All right. This is Big Ronnie saying if you don't watch this guy's YouTube channel, you're making a big mistake.
What is up, everybody? OGP back with you. It's Monday, June 27th, 2022. It's time for OGP's live movie news, 5 o'clock here on the West Coast of the United States of America. And we got some things to do tonight. We got some guests coming on. Shortly, we'll be joined by Wetmovie1 as well as another very, very special guest who, if you know, you know, he has a movie coming out tomorrow. So I didn't want to put that in the thumbnail because he is a very busy man, and I'm not sure 1,000,000% that he'll be here. But his plan is to be here to talk about his new movie coming out tomorrow. But in the meantime, let's dive right in to the world of entertainment and movie news right now before they get here. First of all, there's not a whole lot going on in the theaters this week because we've had Elvis, The Black Phone, Top Gun. There's just been so much coming out lately that this is kind of like the slow week. But before too long, we'll have Thor, Love and Thunder coming out on July 8th. So I think just about 2 weeks from now, well, week and a half from now, we'll have Thor hitting the theaters. But the big one this weekend was Elvis. Not sure how many of you went out and saw that. I guess I didn't really look into it, but it was a very much anticipated movie for a lot of folks for a while. And it ended up grossing like 31 million bucks over the weekend. It had an $85 million budget, so it's got a lot of ground to make up before it breaks even. But I have not gone and seen it yet. I was actually going to go see it, but this past weekend I wound up out in Las Vegas, Nevada, with Fluffy Gamer, the Anonymous Boozer, our homeboy Warren Durso, stand-up comedian, and we got to go to a show and hang out with Jimmy J.J. Walker, Mr. Dynamite himself. So that was really cool. So because of that, I didn't get to go see Elvis. And then we didn't get home till late last night. But as far as trying to see it earlier today before this show, I've heard some mixed reviews now. Everything before it came out was pretty positive, but now I've heard some mixed reviews. So I just don't know if it's something that I'm going to actually run out to see in the theaters now. So kind of interested in some more. So if any of you have seen it, please let me know down in the comments, and we'll talk about that. And I see a few of you are jumping on the chats already. We will get to some of your comments here very soon. But first, I do want to mention The Black Phone, which Wetmovie1 I went and saw this past week. And we have a little bit of different opinions on it, but speaking of, here we go. Speaking of The Black Phone and going and seeing it with Wetmovie1, ta-da!
Sorry, I got electrocuted earlier.
Oh yeah! Wow, yeah. You going for a new spiky look here, or?
Yeah, I took a shower a little while ago because I got back from the gym and it's 107 degrees out or so. So I just, instead of combing it sideways like I do, I said fuck it and came over here like this.
I don't look bad like that though.
Be careful, ladies. It's a boner alert.
Yeah. I should have put that big boner alert Batman up on the screen here, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But so, anyways, I was just mentioning the movies that came out this week, including Elvis.
Yep.
Have you seen that?
Nope.
Any desire to see that?
Not really. People are saying it's good, but not. I don't really know if I care.
Yeah. And
Did you tell people that when we were seeing Black Phone, there was another screening of Elvis that was happening, and the actor that played Elvis was there introducing the movie?
I forgot to mention that. Yeah, no, that is very true, and it would have been cool if we were seeing Black Phone on a night where it wasn't being premiered at the whatever the Chinese theater, and then maybe somebody would have popped in on us. But I guess
Yeah.
they were all busy with the big boys there. But
Yeah.
but anyways, I've seen your video's gotten a couple thousand views. Mine's doing okay.
No one gives a shit about when I do these like standalone reviews on new movies. No one gives a fuck.
Yeah. And I think, but a lot of it too, I think, might have to do with the fact that I released mine before the movie came out, and yours came out on the day the movie came out.
But also, there was like so many press screenings and random screenings of this movie. There's already like 50 million people talking about it already.
Yeah, it's true. Very true.
But at the same time, even if I'm the first person, no one cares. Everyone would rather, rather watch like Chris Stuckman and like those Jeremy Johns and those other guys that have, more like what's it called, a better vocabulary. They know what the fuck they're talking about more.
Yeah.
I know, but I just don't know how to verbalize it like they do.
Gotcha. Yeah, and that's when that's all you do, or that's your forte, or you went to college to learn how to do that. I get it. You're able.
Wait a minute. If someone goes to fucking college just to be like, this is how I can present a movie review.
Yeah, no. You're not going to college to be a movie review, but you're studying film and you're studying language arts and things like that, so you're able to communicate at a higher level, what you're trying, the message you're trying to convey. But like the guy I know, Ryan Izze, who's he's a screener and not a vlogger but a blogger, and he writes for a magazine, but he teaches like film. And he has like his movie collection is like yours because he's been getting the screeners forever. So he just has millions of movies. But he's able to really convey and talk about things that, would take people, regular folks like us, little time to kind of formulate our thoughts and stuff. So,
yeah.
But anyways, and thinking about that movie, The Black Phone, a few days later, I'm not mad at it, and there's some things I wish they would have done a little more, like given us more of the MO of the killer. But
that's what you were saying in the review video too when we first got out of it.
Yeah, but I'll get a copy on physical media when it comes out. I'm not too sure, but hey, did you hear Top Gun? I'm squishing myself.
Is Tom Cruise's most highest grossing movie of all time?
Well, I didn't hear that. Is that is that the case too? Oh, okay, but I just heard it. Yeah, it went over $1 billion. Yeah. So it's really up there in that upper echelon now of movies. So that's pretty cool. But I mean, I think we all kind of expected it to really do well. But let's say hello to some of the folks in the room tonight. Play a lot of games. What's up? How you doing? Heath B, how you doing tonight? Jordan, what's going on? How you doing? Daniel Casabon, how you doing tonight, buddy? Brian's Free Digital Codes. I heard Elvis hit streaming August 1st or 2nd, and that's what I'm thinking. I'll probably check it out streaming now. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Nocturnal was Bruce Wayne, the Batman, in the house, and he's got the Michael Keaton picture there, so he's like the real Batman. BN Chili, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, hey, yeah. You know what? And I forgot. I write it down on my notes to ask everybody hit the thumbs up button. I still forget to do that. Yeah. So yeah, if you guys would hit the thumbs up if you're enjoying the little chat here. Mussolini, what's up? How you doing? 90 degrees. Oh yeah, and being chilly, I think, is up in Oregon. So if it's 90 in Oregon, that's saying something.
Yeah.
But you said 107 at
That's
your
what
house.
that's what it said on my phone. On my,
Yeah, on the weather app, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So if it's on there, I believe it.
When I got out of when I was going to the gym and getting out of the gym, I was just like, what am I fucking doing? It's like getting there and getting out of there is like the struggle part.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already like that in my head already, just trying to get there and do my thing. But like the weather is just like another thing over it.
Yeah, it's like another excuse for you to kind of have to fight off not going. Like, do I really want to go out there and deal with that heat?
Yeah.
Or do I want to just stay home? Elika, what's going on? How you doing tonight, Elika? Man, Elika won the contest. Was it last week or whenever I had the last contest? She won that, and she won another contest. She's like won twice now. Very cool. I love when like the regular viewers, win the contest and stuff. But Bruce Wayne says, hey, if Batman tells you to hit the like button, I think you kind of got to hit the like button.
Yeah, you got to do that shit, son.
Vinny, the animation guy, what's up? How you doing? And Brian Sanchez, what's up? How you doing? Don Harrison, hey guys.
Whoa.
Don Harrison is in the house. Absolutely love you and Brendan. Nice. Well, we love you too, Don Harrison.
Thank you.
Yeah. Love your videos. Wetmovie1, big shout out from Vinny, the animation god over there.
Hello, Vinny.
Yeah, Don Harrison. From whatever deal Tom Cruise made, he's already made 60 million from the gross. Oh yeah, Tom Cruise gets those deals where he actually gets like a portion of the profits, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
of course he would.
But I think he's also listed as an executive producer.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that probably has something to do with it. But and Cole Hamels fan, what's going on? What is up? So it was cool. I mentioned right before you hopped on here tonight. And are you able to hear me okay, Mr.
Yes. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Good.
I'm trying to share the link right now.
Oh, nice. Appreciate it. But I kind of organized some of the room here and just want to make sure everything was like set up properly. So but anyways, I was out in Las Vegas. I was out in Vegas this past weekend with the Fluffy Gamer, and it was cool. And Fluffy's trying to jump on, but he's having a lot of internet problems.
Because he has this continuing problem with like looking at having the porn virus. Pretty much is what it is.
I think you've probably nailed it right there.
Yeah.
So he's got to stop with the gay porn and leave those sites alone.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was into the animal stuff.
Oh, is it okay? Maybe I could have misunderstood what he was telling me, because he was telling me, oh, I should check out these videos.
Yeah, and it was just like it was bears.
Well, all I saw was balls and a Johnson, and it could have very well been a bear balls.
It was
that I saw. Okay.
Yeah.
They were just really hairy. And I thought it was like, a bear, like, never mind. I'm not even going to go down that road.
No, but it was one of those, you ever see the $1 Million Man when like Andre the Giant is like playing the Sasquatch or whatever? He's into that kind of stuff.
Fluffy says Pornhub is life. All right. Well, hey.
He loves that shit.
Yeah. But
we can't hate on that.
Yeah, no. To each his own.
But he love it. He love it. He loved it a long time.
But so it was really cool. We went out to Vegas, and the video for that's going to be up Wednesday morning.
And I'm not in it, so
so don't bother watching. Wetmovie1's not in it. But you know who is in it. You know who. Hold on. You know who is in that video. You know who is in that video.
Oh.
Mr. Jimmy JJ Walker, Mr. Dynamite himself.
You have to talk to him on video and stuff?
You'll have to wait and see. You'll have to wait and see what we got. Yeah, that's what we call a teaser here in the business. But we did get to go to dinner with them after the show, which was very cool. So And then the following night, we went to another comedy show, and one of the radio DJs in Vegas was the Craig Salerno was the headliner that night, and he's like one of the morning talk show guys out there in Vegas.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool, sitting there having dinner with him and another comedian, Tyler. I forget Tyler's last name, but he was hysterical too. But it was a great weekend, and it was nice because Fluff is now living the sober life, living the healthy life, eating better and everything. And we really put it on him. We really challenged him because there was a lot of opportunities for him to drink or eat a lot of crappy food, and he didn't. So I'm very proud of Fluff and very happy that he was able to come have some fun. And hopefully now he's, he was before, but, really feeling extra confident that he can go, do things and have fun and not be tempted, by the devil's elixir there.
Well, if I was there, he would be tempted to sleep in the bed with me, like me and him spooned before a couple of times.
I know, up there in weed. Yeah, no, and hey, the calendar keeps a rolling here, and we're getting closer to October. Maybe that'll happen again. Who knows? You guys get to do a little spoon action again. And Fluffy will be a little bit lighter. You might be a little bit lighter. So you guys will fit a little bit better in that bed.
Or the bed might just not crack. But for people that are watching, we really did have to sleep in the same bed together one night, and he was like holding to me. He was holding on to me. We were like butt to butt at one time. I woke up and his face was next to my face. And, all I know is like in the morning, OGP woke up and we're in the 69 position, and I was just like, "How did I get here?" And Fluffy's like, "Just shut up and take it." I'm just like, "All right."
Yeah, it was. Hey, I was fully prepared just to crash on the floor so you guys could have your own beds, but
yeah. COVID cough. Oh,
COVID. That was actually a sneeze, but I felt it coming on. I was like, this could get really loud in everybody's ears. So Pete Blanche says, hey, legends, we need some more On the Hunt with Fluff. Fluff is out doing it, but here's the thing. He's been saying there's just nothing out there. He hasn't been buying much lately. So I think everybody's on to his little tricks. Everybody's found his spots, and they're hoarding up before he gets there. MK Solid says, what's Cinestalker up to right now? What's up, MK Solid? Cinestalker has been invited to the program, and he has thumbs up the invite, but I don't know. He actually, usually around 5 o'clock, he's at the gym. So maybe he'll jump in a little bit.
Yeah.
We don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Or he may be nursing that hangover from the last video I saw.
Yeah. I have not had a chance to watch that yet. And you spent the weekend with the triplets doing some Power Ranger things at a toy swap meet, did you not?
Yep, I was hanging out with the Filippo triplets at a little autograph signing that they had at what's it called, Toyzilla. It was a fun day. It was hot as shit.
I bet.
I was just like, what am I doing with my life? Like, everyone was kind of filling it out there. When it comes to the hotness and stuff. But yeah.
And now, how was the turnout? Was it a fairly good turnout?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Nice. That's cool.
I don't know how many people actually bought toys. I don't know. I didn't see that many people walking away with like toys and video game systems that I saw there or anything. But I also wasn't staring at everybody the whole time either.
Yeah, and so it was at Toyzilla. That's the name of the toy store, right?
Yeah, in Alhambra.
In Alhambra, right by that really cool burger place that we went to that time you were mentioning.
Yeah, the Grill 'Em All.
And man, that place was so good. I think like Sean Clark or somebody went there, posted something about a while back.
Yeah,
but man, that was a cool burger place. One of these days, whenever, wherever, with whoever, I definitely want to go back there and try a different one of those burgers. Definitely, a very fun and good burger place. Yeah. Did you go over there to get anything to eat?
No, we went to this like Asian barbecue kind of place that's across the street.
Oh, okay. I saw the pictures from later that evening where you guys were all eating together. Mm-hmm. Yeah, looked like you had a great time.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie, I haven't had a chance to watch the video yet because Fluffy and I were on the way home. And
Yep.
before we went home from Vegas yesterday, we did walk around Zia Records for like 2 hours. So, but Razor Ramen, no, you know what? So I did not purchase Voyage of the Rock Aliens because I was going to buy it off of Master Chaos. But spoiler alert, Master Chaos, who really believed he was going to hate that movie, actually liked it enough that he decided to keep it. So I have to buy a copy. And so I have not gotten a chance. I was looking at Zia Records because they have a lot of Arrow Video, a lot of Criterions, Severins, and all the boutique titles. And nope, no copies of it. So I'm actually going to have to order it. But I think well, I don't know if it's available. No, I think their website's back up now or whatever. But because they had taken their website down for a few days. To get like caught up on things. I did get very good news today, though. My Vinegar Syndrome shipment is in the mail. I just got the email from Vinegar Syndrome that's on the way now. And then we'll dive into a couple more of these comments, but then I want to talk about this coming weekend. And this little ball of cotton I got right here is something that kind of involves this coming weekend and a potential. Oh, I'm glad you're on the show, my man. I'm glad you're on the show because there they are.
Oh,
there they are, right there.
I've been looking. I've been on the hunt for those for like a week.
Oh yeah, and here's the second one. So I got you two. I got you two of them.
Oh boy!
And here's the thing: those were the last two in the store.
Whoa! See, I tried Walgreens, different ones at CVS. I went to like, of course, different WalMarts. One with you, and like it was like
maybe they were a very limited edition thing, and they're just selling out.
Yeah.
But the first night we were there, and I saw them, and we messaged you about them.
Yeah, you.
There was plenty on the shelf, but when we went back that last night to pick them up. There was only those two left, so I was like, well shit, I'm gonna buy both of them because if you like them now, you can have one for the video and then you can have an extra one. Spoiler alert if you're gonna do video. My bad. Don't worry, they will all forget by the time that happens. Drew Nelson, Wetmovie1 why don't you get a job, help your family out? Hey Drew, Wetmovie1, I can vouch, is looking for a job, is working on it. But believe me, I know his family very well. And without Wetmovie1 in that house with them, so helping support them, they would all be out on the streets. So, Drew, you got it twisted there, buddy. You got it twisted. No, don't take it the wrong way, but you got it twisted. Wetmovie1 is like critical to his family situation there. So if I would have read that, I might not even have clicked on
It's okay. I don't care.
Eternal Melancholy, what up? I finally made it to a live. Hope everything is well with me. How is everything with you, Mr. Wet One?
I'm okay. A little wet right now.
Dude.
I have some laundry in the dryer. That's it. Probably stopping a little bit, but who knows?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, we do just have a few more minutes before you might need to deal with that.
Is there a special guest coming on, or what's going on with that?
Not sure. I sent him the link, and hopefully he's able to jump on here pretty soon. But so is your new bedroom bigger than your last one? Eternal Melancholy asks.
I think by a little bit because I have a bathroom and a closet, but like with a bed in it and everything, it's maybe like maybe this much bigger on the sides. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is a little bit bigger, but it's coming along very nicely. Like looking behind you, there's very sweet background, a lot of goodies up there on the wall.
Yes, sir.
Has anyone seen Death Row Game Show movie? I have not. Have you seen that?
No.
Yeah. Being Chilly says, wait for the next sale for Voyage of the Rock Aliens. And here's the thing. I think I might like it. Like, I'm kind of excited about it. And so just update for everybody here. Wetmovie1 is going to have to jump off to take care of some things. He may or may not make it back, but I'm going to dive back into the news. We'll talk about the physical media and everything else after that. But in the meantime, before you do have to jump off, I do want to mention that Jimmy Walker, because I was hanging out with Jimmy JJ Walker, Mr. Dynamite, this weekend. And he signed this shirt for me, and it's only an extra large, so it's not going to fit my fat ass. This right here with his autograph, and you see there's a picture I posted on social media about where he just signed that, and we're holding it up. This may be a giveaway in a contest in the near future because I can't wear it. But Jimmy Walker told me, he goes, "Oh yeah, wear the shirt next weekend to the Hollywood show." Because I told him I'd see. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll see you. Hey bro, yeah, I'll see you next weekend at the Hollywood show." Because we're tight like that now, right? But so anyways, I cannot wear the shirt. And he, I didn't even think to ask about sizes. Maybe they just looked at me and were like, "Oh, you're kind of a biggie. Here's an extra large." But they didn't realize how biggie I was. Oh! Spoiler alert! I guess everybody in the comments can see it too. Sexy Sumo. Oy, what up, Sexy Sumo? Yeah. No, you know what? I did think about framing it. I very seriously thought about framing it, but I'm framing this right here.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure. But here we go. We've got to do this because this is very special that we're getting this fella in right now because big things going on in his life starting tomorrow. Alex Laba in the house. What's going on, homeboy?
What's up, fellas? What's going on?
It's really cool to have it. This is your first time on the stream with me here. You might have been on the channel a long time ago with Fluffy and I can't remember. I know we've done, chatting and stuff. Fluffy more than I. I just recently got in the whole live stream thing, but big news in your world right now, huh?
Yep. My movie's coming out tomorrow. Been working on it for about a year and 4 months, and finally coming out tomorrow. And
are you sure it's tomorrow? Because people are getting pissed.
I know. I ended up delaying it, and then I got to interview Jamie Kennedy, and then I did a video with him announcing like, "Hey, I'm delaying it again because of him." And so I pretty much blamed it on him.
Yeah, that's a good enough excuse for me.
Yeah.
I know, but nobody cared though. Everyone's just like, "Dude, no one gives a shit. Just release the movie."
We gotta know, like most of the people that are talking smack in your comments right now are the people that are going to talk smack about the movie anyway. You know what I mean? Like whenever they see it.
I don't know.
So how can you give us a little like synopsis or tell everybody that doesn't know you, which I'm sure everybody here probably knows you as and expecting the movie, but in case there's somebody who doesn't. Just a little bit about the movie, what to expect.
Well, I don't know. Okay, so like, there's a lot to it. It's kind of like, have you guys ever seen the movie Magnolia, or no?
That's from I think I remember seeing that one once. That's
Steel Magnolias.
It's one of those long ass movies I'm probably never going to watch again.
Oh,
that's probably what you're going to say about mine. I mean, like it's just similar to it, just in terms of there being like a lot of different storylines in there. But like I remember there was an interview Paul Thomas Anderson did to where like someone asked, "What's it about?" And then he's like, "Well, I don't know. I could go on forever about what it's about." But
the thing is, your movie is as long as fucking Magnolia from the length that I saw it, dude.
No, I mean like Magnolia is 3 hours. Mine's 2 hours and 41 minutes. But basically, it's the culmination of my entire YouTube career in one movie. And like there's a lot to it. There's a lot of people I've had on the channel throughout the years, and they all come back, and it's like it's my end game essentially.
Nice.
And like there's a lot of different like plot threads, with people in my videos I've had throughout the years. Spoiler alert, but Mr. Wetmovie1 has a cameo in it for a few minutes. I kind of spoiled it.
Nice.
And so,
well, that's cool. Yeah, no, and I know you've been putting a lot of work into it for a long time. And some of the like screen grabs and artwork and things that we've seen from it look really good. Like you've done a really good job with it.
Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
If you guys
Also,
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming on, or not you coming. I appreciate you, letting me come on the stream and stuff.
Oh no, it's 100% my pleasure. And and the thing is, like I've been wanting to get you on the show anyways, and been wanting to jump on yours and stuff, but
Yeah,
we're both extreme. Well, and what movie one? All three of us are extremely busy people, and so it's not always easy to make stuff like that happen. But
exactly.
knowing your movie's coming out tomorrow, I was like, I got to try and make this happen today. And I know you're busy, so I'm extremely grateful for you giving us a few minutes.
Oh,
And
thanks, man. I
and
appreciate it.
so, do you have a link? I was looking at your channel and I didn't see because you're releasing it on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I didn't see like a premiere or anything like that set up on your channel yet. Do you have a link yet where we can post it down below, or we'll just share it tomorrow once it's released?
Okay, so the thing about doing the premiere things is that I used to do those, but I discovered that as far as I know, it's still this way, to where if you do that, it downgrades the quality to 1080, and I actually have the movie in 5K, and so I wouldn't want it downgraded all the way to 1080.
Makes sense.
So it's just gonna be a release, not a premiere kind of thing, and also I wouldn't want people coming into it when it's 2 hours in and then watching the rest of it.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I think that's a very good plan from your perspective to do that. So yeah, so once the link is shared, and up, I think we'll all share it tomorrow to help spread the word and spread the love. So definitely everybody can be looking for that. But I'm excited and looking forward to checking it out. And the thing is, 2 hours and 40 minutes. So many Marvel movies and everything are 3 hours now. So that's not unreasonable. But the nice thing is you can actually pause it, go to the bathroom, get a drink, come back, and not miss anything like you do in the theaters.
Yeah.
So no big deal.
But the thing is that I've heard a lot of people say oh hell no, I'm not watching that, because it's a the difference is from what you just said is that it's a YouTube movie, so it's there's that thing which but
yeah, but you know what, I know another guy that's made movies that have been out on YouTube and have quite a nice following, and he's sitting over here right now, over there.
But the thing is, the shit I did is not really a movie. The way Alex shoots his shit and the way he has different better sound, and the way he, you know what I mean, all sorts of shit. It's a lot different.
Yeah.
With him than it is with my stupid ass just going, oh, I'm over here now.
Yeah.
Alex, Alex goes there with the editing and sits there and makes things look good, and in post production he goes and color grades shit.
Nice.
He knows all that shit.
That's cool. And so,
thanks, man.
With the YouTube release, do you plan on down the road maybe, or do you have any thoughts on ever a physical copy of it?
A lot of people have asked that. So I would love to do that, but Brendan, you said that when you did it, it was the kind of thing to where it wasn't worth doing in the end because it was so expensive, right?
Pretty much, dude. Because the first out and about movie thing, or whatever you want to call it, I did it myself. I had to buy all the discs and stuff, and it was so ghetto. I didn't even know how to put artwork on a motherfucker. So I was just out and about disc 1, out and about disc 2. You know what I'm saying? With a marker. But then it had artwork that the Flick Pick made, for the first one.
Yeah.
But the second one, me and Aaron, we went to his a duplication house that makes these things, and there's and mass produces stuff. And I did a pre-order for people that wanted to, if they were supporting it and stuff, would get a copy for pre-ordering it. But then after all that, dude, it was just kind of woo, trying to sell the ones that we made, because you have to either order 100 for this much money or 200 for a little bit cheaper,
big investment up front.
Yeah. So I wouldn't recommend it, Alex.
Yeah. Well, here's something. Have you looked into self-distributing through Amazon?
No. Okay. So the thing is that I can't do that, and also I can't do that.
Music stuff.
I don't think I could do the Blu-ray. I could, but like there's a chance. I mean, the thing is that there's a lot of copyrighted music in it. Like I'm not even gonna
Okay.
monetize it. Like it's
Oh,
entirely
okay.
just like my thing, and you know, it's like I don't care, you know, because it's like, you know, like it's you know, like my first attempt, you know, at like, you know, doing something like this to see if I could really do it, you know, create, you know, a movie that's at least, you know, competent, you know, like, you know, with a story and stuff like that. You know, it's my first attempt, you know, and then
Yeah.
and but yeah, so like, you know, like, there's a lot of copyrighted music in it, but there's also some music that some people in the movie made. And so, you know, it's not all copyrighted, but you know,
But
and so it's like that's why I can't do it.
Gotcha.
Isn't it already blocked in certain countries though because of that?
Yeah, there's one song I have towards the end that I really don't want to take out that made it to where the whole movie is blocked in the UK and in like
Oh,
some other countries, and so like some
wow.
and some of my subscribers are from the UK, so like, oh man, I'm like, oh well, I could try to upload on Vimeo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, that's it. You know, yeah, the UK or the UK, you know, the copyright stuff is so tough to figure out and stuff, and so I get it. And yeah, that's a bummer. You know, to have to take out something that you really want in the movie just to make it work.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, the thing is, I'm sure you'll get a good turnout for it. You know, here and then down the road, you can, you know, there's nothing but time for you to think about other ways to get it spread to, you know, folks in the UK could check it out. But yeah, Brendan likes to spread them. He spread them last night for me, real good.
I did. I thought you were in Las Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we got back.
That was Fluffy, dude. I wasn't there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My bad. Yeah, Fluffy spread them real good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
all right, I'm gonna bounce out because I have to go get the laundry out of the dryer.
All right. Okay. Well, we'll see you if you can jump back in. Cool. If not, thanks for jumping on, Mr. Wetwood. Appreciate it.
Well,
all right.
He didn't even say goodbye. Like he was just like,
all right. Yeah, he's like, I gotta go. My laundry is more important than you guys.
Exactly. What the hell?
Yeah. So Frank Castle says, "What's up, Alex Laba?"
Frank, what's up, brother? He's a big supporter of mine. What's up, brother?
Nice. Yeah, he's always jumping on the live streams too and stuff. Yeah, it's a good dude. The Laba cinematic universe will live forever. Nice. Okay, and Robert Makes the Cut has seen Magnolia. So
I love that movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out now. What genre is it, would you say?
Ultimately, it's a drama with comedic elements. I tried the best I could to like even it out because like towards the end of editing, like I cut out a lot of jokes that just didn't mean anything or didn't service the plot or whatever. But then at the end of it, I realized like, man, it's like my channel is supposed to be comedic. This is supposed to be a comedy when it's like way more drama than comedy. So then like at the end of the edit, I went back in and put in more jokes that I had initially cut. And so it's around half comedy, half drama. And I tried to like even it out to where it's like, you know, like nuance to where, you know, it doesn't feel jumbled, you know, with the tone.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and that's cool. You know, and that's mentioning that you cut some stuff out. That's as a director editor, it's really tough because you shoot this stuff and you fall in love with the footage. And then, you know, and I've dealt with the same thing where it's like you have this footage and you love it, but it doesn't add anything to the story, or it's not critical to the story. Mm-hmm. So it's like, is it good enough to be there even though it's not needed? And that's a tough thing to be able to do. And that's, I think, was it, I can't remember who, if it was Tarantino or somebody was like, you know, like you have to have somebody else edit it because as a director, it's too hard. That's your baby. And, you know, you have a hard time cutting it down. So, but yeah, man, I'm so excited to check it out. And so you were saying you're working on the Jamie Kennedy video. So when can we expect that out?
I'm gonna try the hardest I can to finish editing it tonight, but I wasn't gonna mention this, but like he mentioned a few things in the interview that like he said like, oh, I could get in trouble for talking about this, and then
Ooh.
he told me to send it to him before I upload it.
Okay.
So and like I gave myself 4 days. I was working on other stuff. I didn't have that much time to work on it, and so now I got to finish editing it tonight. And so, but
Okay.
I also have to send it to him to watch first. And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
like, but and I set the release day after I delayed it a lot of times for tomorrow at 12 in the afternoon Eastern time. So
Okay.
like if I don't get it done by then, because like the whole point of everyone's like, what do you mean? Like what? Huh? I'm like, so like the whole point of the movie is that like it kind of ends everything. Like it's the end game,
Okay.
and so like after the movie, I'm gonna be taking a break from YouTube for a while.
Oh, right on.
And so like when I do eventually come back, it'll be like different from like the kind of videos that I do now,
Okay.
And so like if like if he doesn't see it, which he's really busy with like doing stand-up comedy now, so I don't
Yeah.
honestly like I don't think he'll watch it before it like before the movie's supposed to come out. And so like like if he doesn't, then I'm just gonna release the movie, like it doesn't matter.
Okay. And and that's where it's nice of you to give him the opportunity to check it out in case there is something that's really critical. But I think
Yeah.
you would probably, you've got a good enough head on your shoulders, you would know, or maybe have a good idea if there was something he said, like if he dropped a spoiler about Scream 6 or something, you might be like, maybe we'll leave that out or something. But I'm sure you probably have a good idea that it's probably okay to release.
Oh yeah, I mean like there's it's kind of weird because like there's a few different points to where he said that, oh, maybe I shouldn't be saying this. I'm like, what do you mean? Like this is all just like casual, like I don't see how, like whenever I don't see how the certain things that he said would, that he wouldn't like. But
Yeah.
I'll try to make it to where there wouldn't be anything in there that he wouldn't like. But I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, when you meet people like that, you don't want to risk one, your friendship with him, and two,
Yes.
you don't want to become known as a guy that will put everything out there, and then other actors, or famous people avoid you for that reason. So it
Yeah.
is smart to be careful. Yeah.
Mhm.
And so you mentioned, so after the movie, taking a break from YouTube,
Mhm.
is that just personal reasons? And I don't, I'm not trying to pry in anything, or are you going to focus maybe on like getting into filmmaking or something? Or is that anything you care to talk about? Or is it something we find out in the movie why you're going to take a break?
Well, I mean, the whole thing like with the movie is that like it's all like coming from a real place,
Okay.
from me as a person, and all the people around me. Like it's all, I mean, like the whole thing about the movie is that like it's a lot of it is 100% real, but at the same time there's some things in there that aren't real, that are fake. And so
Yeah.
it's like I tried to make it like hard to tell, like what's real and what's fake, like, so to
Okay.
some people who've seen it already, they're like, yeah, was this real or not, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's
and
cool.
and so like it's it's covered, like in the movie, like as to like what, like why I'm, like it's, it's all thoroughly like explored in the movie.
Okay.
So
Well,
yeah.
that's, yeah, very cool, very cool. And so Razor Ramen says, I think the best way to describe Magnolia is it is about life. And so based on what you're saying about your movie, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so I get it now. And now Eternal Melancholy says, can't people in Britain use a free VPN to watch it? And that's, so
I don't know.
I think they probably could. There are ways to circumvent things like that, and using private, VPNs, maybe a way to do that, but that's not something you want to worry about, publicizing or anything, but the ones that are all into that and know how to do that stuff, they'll probably figure out a way. So yeah, Beastie Boys wants to know if that's Andy Milonakis. How often do you get that? Do you get that a lot still?
Pretty much almost every day.
Wow.
I mean, it's just, I know. One of my dream videos on YouTube was to meet up with him and do a video, like a vlog.
Yeah.
Just Andy Milonakis hangs out with Andy Milonakis. I linked up with his buddy Burger Planet, Wetmovie1 I, and the Fluffy Gamer stream sniped him in Hollywood. If you guys haven't seen those videos, look them up. That we did in 2018, but I could have tried to make something happen, but I didn't. But
it's so hard, getting into the same place, same time, making it all work. A lot of that stuff is not easy. So so I think New Wave Fan is wondering, and now if you don't want to say, don't say, but he was curious how old you are. And I think maybe, because you do look very young. And so people are like, wow, guy who looks as young making a movie, kind of impressive. Is that something you care to discuss?
Yeah, I'm 24.
Okay.
And going to be 25 December 7th of this year. So
nice. So that you're literally half as old as I am. And 2 days from now, I'm turning 48. But that's cool, because 24 years old, if you have a passion for filmmaking, you have a lot of time to really dive into it and have a really solid, nice career at it. So if that's something that is what you're thinking is part of the future.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so. That is something that I want to do. I'm just not 100% sure how I would go about it. Like I'm not 100% sure what the first steps would be for me to go about it. I mean, I already kind of have with making this, but
well,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, it is very tough. There's really two avenues to getting into serious filmmaking. One of which is going the indie film route, which like Jared Cohn has.
I love to do that.
Jared Cohn has gone from making indie films up to now, directed one of Bruce Willis's last movies. He's the one, he did that Devil's Domain movie where it was like, I got to be on set with, Renee Nazota was there, and Cool Duder and Cinestalker and Luna and Wetmovie1. We were all there to be on, in like his extras in the movie that Jared did years ago. And to see where his career has come from producing movies for David Sterling to directing from directing movies for David Sterling, who produced them, to directing Bruce Willis is like, wow, dude, he's just gone a long way and through the indie film. But, Stanley Kubrick started as an indie filmmaker. Mm-hmm. So, it's not out of the realm of, and that was a long time ago, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. But the other option is to go, to like film school, and, it's a long process to do that. But I have a friend, an editor. Oh, look who's back. Who's actually editing the movie I directed last summer. He went to, I don't think like a full 4 year. It was like, maybe something abbreviated. It might have been 4 years. I don't want to speak out of line here, but now he's editing, and he worked on Ridiculousness for 5 years. He's done Disney shows. He's currently doing Wicked Tuna, so he's like really working on some amazing projects. Now they're shows, but he's diving into movies now with this movie that that I directed last summer. So so there's two different ways, but you have to kind of decide, the easiest path in your life to get there. But crowdfunding is definitely helps get into or have the ability to make the indie films, but you got to be very careful with that, because there's a lot of slime balls out there that do the crowdfunding, and
Never finish the movie or never do the movie.
yeah, well, and not finishing it or not getting it done is one thing, but as if there's people out there that just flat out lie to make money, and they're trying to pocket the money instead of really investing it in the movie. So,
yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah,
there's been people that they promised to make like certain documentaries and they never did it, and people are wondering, like people were like, I'm not gonna get into it, all of it, but there was a person that was gonna make this horror movie documentary like around the time where people were making like the Never Sleep Again, the Nightmare on Elm Street documentary. It's like 4 hours long and all that shit. There was another person that was doing that for some other horror stuff, and they raised all this money. And then a Blu-ray version of said movie came out, and there was some special features on there that said person, whatever, people thought it was gonna be on that disc, and they thought they were probably gonna get a free one of that, and they didn't, and the person didn't even, what I mean? It was I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, but it was a bit clusterfuck.
Yeah, and that's when you're misleading people. That's really the bad thing, and so that's why crowdfunding does get kind of a bad rap. So you can do that, but you just got to be careful with it and stuff. But whatever path you take, it's exciting to know you and to see you here at the beginning of your film road, and whatever you do when you jump back in YouTube and all that, definitely, wishing for nothing but the best for you, and with your time off and everything, definitely, hope it all goes well for you, and hopefully the movie's a big success. And you never know what might happen. You might get people reaching out to you wanting to distribute it for you after seeing it, and some of those folks are really good at figuring out how to deal with copyrights and stuff. So just before you jump into those, because like I've had, man, I don't know how many different companies go like, hey, I want to release your Clown Motel movie, but which I still haven't released because I haven't had the right deal come along yet. But they're like, hey, we want to release your Clown Motel movie. And then they send you these contracts, these agreements. And if you don't read that small print, they really would just screw you over big time. So you just got to be careful there. But hey, check this out. Mr. Jami. What's up, Mr. Jami from New Zealand? And it's been a while since I see Mr. Jami's name pop up on here. But man, thank you so much for the super chat from New Zealand. That's pretty badass. I don't think I've ever seen the NZ pop up next to a super chat before. But thank you so much, Mr. Jami. Appreciate it, man. Mr. Jami's been watching our channel for Alex,
speaking of the movie, if it doesn't go well and stuff like that, just know you can always come over here and sniff my chonies.
Ooh.
Well, I know, I knew that.
Yeah,
you didn't have to bring that up. I already know that.
Okay.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
He loves the smell of my fupa and my chonies.
Well, at least they're clean right now.
Are they?
Well,
they're never clean, OGP.
they're clean. They just got skid marks.
A little bit of blood marks too.
So it, and I don't want to keep you all night, Alex, because I know you said you had a lot of stuff going on, but
it's all right, man. You're good. I'll stay for a while longer.
Like laying down and masturbating and stuff.
Working his whole. Oh no, that's this guy down here.
That's me. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, I'm excited to check out the movie. And is there
any nudity? Is there any nudity, Alex, in the movie?
You'll have to wait and see.
That's
there might be.
We don't need YouTube taking it down.
Yeah. There might be some from Wetmovie1.
Yeah,
but who knows? You have to wait.
I'm only asking because in Out and About the movies, there's always nudity in them. Mostly Gabe.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, not necessarily nudity that anybody on the planet is looking forward to, aside from maybe Gabe.
Yeah,
and Brendan.
Hysterical. Well, no, we know Brendan's all about it. Brendan still rolls around with pictures of Gabe naked so he could just show people from time to time.
I don't, but it's on my computer though.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Anthony Chobot does pop cultures and Obi. I feel like Anthony's name gets longer and longer every time I mention a comment from. How are you, buddy, doing? Did you see my interview yesterday? No, I did not. We didn't get back from Vegas till like after midnight. So, I'm still trying to get caught up on YouTube videos and everything from the weekend. There was a big arm wrestling thing this weekend. Missed that. I missed the UFC fights. All because Fluffy Gamer dragged me out to Vegas to make me go hang out with Jimmy Walker.
Yeah.
So, but let's see. Bird Idiot. Basically, you ain't big enough to F people over, but plenty of people are big enough to F you over. Like real life. Exactly. Yeah, no, you got to be careful with. We're talking about getting movie contracts and stuff. They will screw you over if you can. Yeah. What's up, OGP Wetmovie1? What's up, Wicked Network? How you doing? My weekend was fabulous. Thank you very much.
Hey, Laba.
What?
I don't know, but you're on your phone right now. You can't like check your messages, huh?
Not right now. What?
Oh no, I have a feeling I know.
You send me another nude. Another one. Damn,
That's awesome. That's awesome. So Frank Castle wants to know if you're going to have any bloopers. Oh, look! You can see him instantly turn to stone, like this.
You have to zoom in.
I know. I looked at it like that. Like,
man. Oh man.
But he says, will there be bloopers? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there's gonna be. The only two exceptions to content after the movie is going to be content about the movie, and also interviews. If I can get interviews, I'm going to try to get an interview with Kevin Smith sometime soon.
Nice.
If it ends up happening, those will be the only two exceptions though for a while. But yeah, there's going to be a blooper video with also like a gag reel and just like deleted parts that are like that kind of thing. It's just going to be a big montage of stuff like that. It's funny because my cousin Mason, who's like the main person in the movie aside from me, he said I'm more excited for the blooper video than the freaking movie. I'm like, all right, but
nice. Bloopers are funny though.
What?
Bloopers can be really funny though. So
yeah, I mean, like, not really blooper. I mean,
just outtakes or whatever.
Yeah, outtakes and just like a lot of time. Yeah, I don't know. You'll see.
Yeah, but also outtakes, there's gonna be deleted scenes, stuff like that.
Yeah, but there's also going to be a commentary track with myself and my cousin Mason, who was with me with the movie every step of the way from the beginning to the end. And there might be a second commentary track with Matthew Brando. He said he was down for that, so
that's cool.
We might make that happen. So yeah.
So Wicked Network wants to know Wetmovie1 new hairstyle or it's not combed. We discussed that earlier.
I noticed that. Looking sexy tonight, Brandon.
Thank you, honey. I mean, it is combed. I got out of the shower a while ago. Instead of combing it to the side like I would do, I just said fuck it and combed it back.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. You could rock that. You know what it kind of reminds me of? Craig Ferguson. Kind of got that Craig Ferguson hairstyle going.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, now you just need a big robot like in the background, Jeffrey talking over you. Yeah. Wetmovie1 looks like the Suns' Kevin Johnson from the 90s. The Suns is like the basketball team. Is that what we're talking about? Blast Zone. I always say Blaze Stone. Blast Zone, Mike, incredible show. The new Elvis movie is amazing. Laba, have you seen that?
No, I have not. I haven't, but I have seen Top Gun Maverick as well as the Black Phone, which I know you guys talked about those earlier, but
yeah,
I just saw the Black Phone. I thought it was pretty cool. I didn't think it was as good as Sinister though. Like I definitely thought Sinister was better, but it was still pretty good.
Yeah, the Black Phone, and we briefly went into it because we had, just kind of talking about our videos from the past week, but it wasn't a bad movie, but I just feel like they missed the mark a little bit, and they had some opportunities that they didn't take advantage of. And
Yeah.
Going through the whole movie not knowing why the killer's killing is kind of like frustrating.
Yeah,
So.
and I saw an interview with Scott Derrickson, and he said like, "Oh, he said that's the point, is that it's supposed to be ambiguous, and you're supposed to not know." He said like, "Oh, would Hannibal Lecter be as scary if you knew like why he,
We
ate
do know
people,
why Hannibal Lecter kills, though.
or eats people, or
Yeah.
stuff like that. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, would the Joker be as intimidating if you knew his story of how he got the scars? No, I'm like, and so I don't know, like that's his reasoning behind it.
Yeah, no, and he is definitely breaking like filmmaking rules or script writing rules by not giving us the MO. But you can do that. It's art, and you can do it however you want. But to me, the audience, we need to identify with characters. They need to develop the characters. We need to bond with them. We need to understand who we're rooting for, who we hate, and why, and giving us a reason why this guy is so bad really makes us hate them even more and root for the other people more. And so I think part of the problem is being that we saw the other dead kids, but we didn't really see how they were killed. It was really hard to get really, really mad at this killer. Yeah, I know he was taking kids and they weren't coming home, but I was like, give me a reason to really be pissed off. For example, over the weekend in Vegas, late at night, we watched, mother effer. How can I drawn a blank on this movie. Fluff, if you're watching, tell me what movie Wolf Creek. We watched Wolf Creek and Wolf Creek 2. Wolf Creek 1, if they would have trimmed it down, would have been a lot better. Wolf Creek 2 was amazing, but even though the killer was kind of funny, he was an asshole, and you wanted him dead because of what he was doing to these people. And so we just didn't really get that with the Black Phone. But I think maybe being that there was kids involved, maybe they were trying to keep it a little tame or toned down. But anyways, the Black Phone was still enjoyable. But have you guys seen Wolf Creek or Wolf Creek 2?
No.
I've seen those shits a long time ago.
Okay. Wolf Creek 2 is amazing. You could watch it alone without seeing Wolf Creek 1, the first one. But the first one is just, it's an hour and 44 minutes. There's at least 30 minutes of fluff. It's things that could just be cut out of the film that they don't need.
Fluffy's in it?
Yeah, he is. 30 minutes of him in that movie. Yeah.
But and Wolf Creek 2?
Wolf Creek 2 is amazing. It is so good. Nonstop from the beginning to the end.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Action. And Wolf Creek 1 is the one it just drags at the beginning.
Gotcha.
But 2, they nailed it. And they're Australian films. So I'm starting to really, like with Razorback and some other Australian films, really starting to get into the Aussie stuff. Aussie and Korean movies are kind of my new little thing there. But anyways, yeah, no, we checked those out. But the Black Phone, I'm not mad at it. But I just think they could have done a little better. But like with Hannibal Lecter, it was not in Silence of the Lambs spelled out, but in the Hannibal Lecter universe. If you look at all the films, especially Hannibal Rising, they really put it on a platter why he's doing what he's doing, and that's because he had to watch Germans eat his little sister in World War II, and so it really screwed him up as a child. We might not have known that in the first movie, but to me, I understand that argument from his point, but I just still think if that's the case, then you should have given us a little more elsewhere. So, but yeah. But anyways, I'm not mad at the movie. We enjoyed it. But Elvis is like, I've seen a lot of people, before it came out, great reviews, and I think it had, if I remember right, it was like a 79 or something on Rotten Tomatoes. I think, had a pretty good score. So I was looking forward to it. But after hearing some things from some people, I'm like, yeah, maybe I'm just going to wait for the streaming. So Home Slice 789 wants to know if that is the actual poster. I've seen different artwork. You have a different poster for it now?
Like that was the first like one that my friend Benji made, who kind of helped me through the editing process
Okay.
a little bit here and there, just with oh, should I edit like this, or what song should I use for this scene, that kind of thing,
Okay.
I mean, and so he was kind of there through the whole editing process. But anyway, so yeah, that one's I'm gonna have him take it off the IMDb. He made an IMDb for it, and he added all these photos and stuff, and I don't even, I can't even access it. He's the one who made it.
Dude,
Oh, wow.
No, it's not. It's not. I don't.
Dude, it's the same thing with me. Like having an IMDb page, I never put one up myself. So I think it's a viewer that updates it and had it up there. It's I never ever messed with it before.
So
Yeah.
is this on Letterboxd? Is that the accurate poster there?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the one. And so for me, and the way I got it for the show here was I just Googled Alex Laba movie, and that's what popped up.
Gotcha.
So I went with that. Yeah. Well,
Sorry.
you do what you can. But but also, so if you look on IMDb and you're like, well, I don't know how that got there or whatever. If you're in a film and somebody puts you a credit, you automatically get an IMDb page. It's up to you to go in and claim those roles as your own, or else you'll end up with Alex Laba 1, Alex Laba 2, Alex Laba 3, and they're all the Roman numerals, and there'll be 15 different, Alex or Wetmovie1, or, whatever pages.
Yeah.
And so, but now if he uploaded all that stuff, if you have IMDb, I could, even after I'm off the stream here, send you a link to where you can go edit the page. Even if you didn't create it, you can still go on to IMDb and edit it, as long as you have an IMDb account, and that's free. The pro accounts cost, but the free IMDb account will allow you. You tell them basically, hey, that picture's wrong. This is the right one. They review the change, and as long as nobody objects, they put it up. So I've had to do that. I've put up, I don't know, probably 10 different IMDb's for different movies and stuff. So,
Gotcha.
but so it's possible, but it's and it's not critical. You've got a lot more on your plate to worry about right now than what pictures on IMDb.
Yeah.
But
And look at people here talking shit about my hair. Hey, I like it. It's real.
yeah.
Real fucking gray.
Do you like playing beanbags or cornhole? Are they talking about your hair?
I like playing cornhole.
Yeah, you like cornholes.
Yeah, so Alex Laba likes getting cornholed.
Wetmovie1, we need a new room set tour. Are we going to get a room tour eventually ever?
Oh, I'm sure. Sooner or later.
Okay, all right. The Cringe King. What? That is, man, offensive. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
So Eternal Melancholy says, even if the movie making doesn't work out, at least you can say you made one. That is huge, because it's not easy, which obviously not a lot of people can say that. Congrats. Hope you'll be very successful. Yeah, no,
Thank you,
Eternal
man.
Melancholy, yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Is it easy to get a review? I think he meant an interview with Kevin Smith.
I don't know. Ask Brendan.
You always got to ask the wet one, huh?
Yeah. Oh, Killer Care Bear was
look here. People always wonder sometimes how I get the people I get to be a part of a video or an interview or something, or a random little thing I do.
You just ask them, right?
Fucking ask. That's all you got to do. If they say no, they say no. If they say yes,
yeah,
let's go.
Yeah.
You know how it is now, Alex.
I know.
But Kevin Smith seems so down to earth. If you catch him, I wouldn't go up to him if he's sitting down having dinner with his daughter. But if you catch him at a convention, outside a convention, in a parking lot, somewhere like that, I bet he would.
Dude, he's been on my channel 3 or 4 times with the YouTube stuff. He was even on my buddy Cody's House of Geek once when he was at one of his signing events or whatever. and like they were down to do it. Him and Jason Mewes did a video with him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Him
yeah.
and Jason?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Yeah, wouldn't that be dope? Oh my god.
That would be
That
great. So,
that
like,
would be so cool.
I'm also going to try to get an interview with Brian O'Halloran and Jeff Anderson, like, at the same time. I'll see if that.
Good luck.
I mean, like, I've seen it on YouTube. It's like they do interviews and stuff, but the thing is that, like, the Kevin Smith thing is going to be at a convention, so his line could be long, and he could say, "I'm sorry, but I can't because my line's so long. I'm not going to have the time," or something.
Hey,
like that.
Alex, you know our boy. I'm most likely to be seeing him this weekend.
Mm.
Definitely, give him a smooch for me, and tell him that I love him.
Well, I don't think I'm ready to kiss him or anything, but
If he doesn't bring me up, I'm gonna be pissed because he brought you up. Because he brought you up when I saw him.
Yeah, we'll see.
Did you not want to say who it is?
I'll let you know if he says anything.
Okay.
But so Brendan, do you have, like, for this weekend? Do you have, like, press passes? Do they do anything like that? Are you getting early access to that?
No,
Okay.
Hollywood Show doesn't play that game.
Okay. So yeah, so if I go, I don't have to stand in line like a dickhead while you're walking around inside.
No.
Okay. So that's good. That's good. If I don't go, I'm eating both of these.
Hey, but Midsummer Scream, dude, bro, we get to go in whenever we
I
want.
know. Yeah, no, an hour early, and hopefully they're, because like with Creepy Con, so many of the celebrities weren't there an hour early. So hopefully, and not that we were there an hour early, but they, they were open and they still weren't there.
Yeah.
So Alex, not doing YouTube, but getting interviews and stuff. Are you still going to be hitting all the conventions and stuff like that out in your area?
Yep.
Nice.
I mean, it just depends on who's there. I'm going to one in Indianapolis. In
Days of the Dead.
And Days of the Dead. To meet Roger Jackson, get another signature on my Scream poster.
Nice.
And as far as I know, just this one with Kevin Smith coming up pretty soon. Then that Days of the Dead, and then I'm probably gonna go to the rest of them too, like Horror Hound and whatever.
I'm kind of excited for the next time Days of the Dead's in Las Vegas because they have the two main people from Paranormal Activity going to be there.
Yeah. Oh man.
Katie.
Yeah, both of them.
So
and Mika.
Yeah.
It's
Holy shit.
It's funny. Are they from the first Paranormal Activity?
Yeah. And the girls like throughout the series and shit.
The house my brother just moved away from
Alex,
was literally a couple blocks. My brother
They
used to
better
live
do more. They better do more fucking conventions so I can meet them.
Yeah.
Oh, you said you what?
My brother lived a couple blocks away from the house from Paranormal Activity, from the first one. But he just moved to Texas. But that house where they filmed Paranormal Activity, the first one, is like
Oren Pelly's house.
5 minutes away from where I grew up. It's pretty cool. But
wow,
it's funny we're talking about it because look what I just picked up at Zia Records a couple days ago.
Sweet.
I own some of them, but not all. So I was like, you know what? I have too many movies. I'm just going to get one and be done with it. But then I also, these are not in my video coming up. I didn't have the whole collection of Final Destination either. So I got that. And these are nothing that I'm going to need like 4K or anything. So I was like, to get them Blu-ray, this one was $12. This one was like $20. So I was like, whatever. But then this is the other one I picked up too. I don't know why I did, but I didn't have it, so I got it. But those are what I picked up. But yep, that convention there in Vegas that Brennan was mentioning, that's like in February, right? That's the one we were talking about. It's like February.
Yeah, because Days of the Dead is also going to be out here in LA too, sometime soon. But I
think like September or something.
Yeah.
But they're not going to be there. The people from Scream.
No, you mean Paranormal Activity? No, they're the Las Vegas one.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, but
I hope they come out to other ones.
Well, there are a lot of direct flights into Vegas from a lot of different places around the country.
Yeah,
But and I don't think that show's going to sell out in Vegas, so you could probably just show up.
Yeah.
But now, Brendan, you and I, we both have. Well, have you met the dude that puts on those conventions? Have you met him?
Days of the Dead? No.
Yeah.
I think if I did, it was like briefly. I don't remember.
Okay, so do you remember what I had to what I told you about him?
Yes.
Okay. So, but anyways, yeah, no, he was married to a girl, Julie Philpott, who was in like some projects I was involved with and stuff. But I think they've gotten a divorce, but met him before. And from what I know of him, I cannot imagine that he's handing out a whole lot of press passes.
Well, I never had a problem.
Oh, you did get a press pass to those. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Good to know. Yeah. I was kind of curious because, as far as, other conventions go, this is not the biggest one in the world in Days of the Dead that we're talking about, at least out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, from what I've seen, it's kind of one of the smaller horror conventions. I mean, like, there's still decent names there, like, what's his name? Richard Dreyfuss was there a couple of years ago.
Yeah, dude, I saw him. I walked right past him. The last one I went to in Las Vegas. I'm like, hey, what's up? But then I saw the prices on his table. Kept walking.
I was like, man, I'd love to get Richard Dreyfuss. Like, I'm not a Jaws fan, but I would love to get Richard Dreyfuss because, like, he's such a legend. Fonzo, what's up? Check out Fonzo's in the house.
I think even Alfonso 13 even passed on Dreyfuss because I think he was like $100 or more.
Wow, just for an autograph?
Yeah. No. It's 60, I think. Yeah, it is. Oh, I think it's 80.
Want to hear a Wetmovie1
it's either
become
60 or 80.
Give OGP a thumbs up. Yeah.
It was 100.
Bruce Wayne coming through with the jokes. That deserves a thumbs up. Look at who's in the house here. What up, Born to Be Red?
Wait. Oh.
What's going on right here?
This is Born to Be Red's brother-in-law's band.
Oh, nice. Representing over here. Representing.
Yeah.
Nice. The Fosse man. I hope Christy gonna be there in Vegas with her. I was like, who's Christy at first? And then I was like, oh, yeah, Christy.
or her stinky hole.
Nightmare Toys. Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, Dreyfuss was like $100. Fonzo says, wow. Yeah. But here's the thing. I wonder too, like in the Midwest, maybe, or back east or wherever, different conventions, maybe Dreyfuss would charge less. That's
I could so messed up either way if that's.
But I mean, when
it was not $100. It was either 60 or 80. I think it was 80.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, liked his opening and Stand By Me. Right. No, and that's I did that cheesy when we got back from Oregon. I did that cheesy video where I was trying to copy his opening from Stand By Me. But no, like, man, absolutely love Stand By Me. And that's probably, if I was going to get an autograph, it'd have to be from that movie.
I don't know. I'm trying to show you guys something and find something.
I have a Stand By Me mini poster signed by, Rob Reiner. No big deal.
That's amazing.
See what's going on over here?
Mm-hmm. No big deal.
Yeah, no big whip, Just like that other picture, that other poster you got signed by that other, no name has been director over there.
Oh yeah. Are you talking about Martin Scorsese?
Yeah, Marty. No big whip.
How did you get that, Brendan?
Never mind that, young boy.
Check out Kevin Smith on an episode of Yes Dear, season 4, episode 19. He plays himself. Real funny show, Rock and Roger. Oh, that's cool. I don't even know if I've ever. Oh, Yes Dear. I've heard of that show.
Hey,
listen, I've never watched it.
Listen, Fonzo. My hair is combed. I combed it back. It's clean. I combed it back. You guys all suck today, guys. You guys all suck.
Oh man. Oh, that's funny.
There it is.
Okay. 80 for 8x10s, 100 for posters, 11x14 when he was near you. Okay. Wow. Yeah. But I mean, it's, we're talking Richard, we're talking a legend here. So, but yeah, 100 is a little steep. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Nice. And you don't have that just displayed in your room somewhere? Like, yeah,
I
it's
do.
actually filed.
I do.
Oh, okay.
But OGP doesn't like that. But here's something that OGP likes.
Oh, that's legit right there. Damn it. Yeah, that is nice. Yeah, I'm not a huge like monster movie fan, and Jaws just was never my thing, but that is badass.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Yeah.
I do kind of wish I would have gotten a poster instead, but you know, it's still cool. And like when he passes, you know, I imagine his autograph's going to be way more expensive.
Yes. Yeah. I just get these little things like from Walmart, you know, and just put the movies on them like that, and just so you can display them. You know, they kind of fit around. But yeah, it is. Yeah, posters are nice, but eventually you run out of room.
Yeah.
But the thing is that's what I, you know, when I first started doing autograph stuff a long time ago, it was always on like VHS, the DVD, Blu-rays and shit. That's what I have most of. But over the last couple of years, I've been all about like mini posters and shit.
I think full-size posters are better for autographs.
I know, but there's only so much room you can have with that shit.
I know. I'm getting. Hang on. I'm gonna. Okay. So I'm planning on getting a full-size 27x40 poster signed by all of the Clerks people. And I was just about to show you guys, but it
don't matter. We know what that poster looks like, boys.
No. Hang on. Like I was gonna see if anybody wanted to buy it from me.
Oh, you're trying to sell it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's a mini poster, but like they signed it in shitty blue, and so like I'm getting the other one, so it's like, you know, it's like I don't really need that anymore. I mean, it's still cool, but if anybody wants to buy it, signed by Brian O'Halloran and Jeff Anderson, I'm not sure where I put it though.
Well, yeah. So maybe do you have an eBay store, or were you just like pimp stuff out on your channel and stuff? Or on like Instagram?
I haven't got it going yet. I mean, like I really want to get it going, like sometime soon, because there's quite a few things that I definitely want to sell, but I just haven't done it yet. But like,
if you want to sell that Richard Dreyfuss 4K of Stand By Me, hit up OGP.
Yeah, something tells me that one's not on the chopping block.
It might be. Look at him.
Yeah, no, he's like, Well, he charges $100 for the autograph. Wait. The movie's $40.
Fucking
don't. The movie's probably like $20.
Oh, well, wait, okay. But when he first came out, when they first came out, the 4K Stand By Me. I guess because I guess it is older, but anyways, no. But if you're selling it, I mean, you know, throw out a number, we'll talk. But if no pressure, no pressure. But
he disappeared. He's scared.
Yeah, no, New Wave fan sitting in the Jeep on the computer at the end. Yeah, no, those are like epic scenes there. Yeah. But let's see, we jumped over. Like this intro there. What's in a name? 80 for 8x10, 100 for posters. Well, I think we read that one already. Let's see.
Here it is.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
I know. It's just, I don't know.
You just want a bigger one.
Yeah. I'm gonna get the bigger one signed by them too, as well as Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes.
Yeah,
nice.
And then I might get a Clerks 2 one to put next to each other to also have the kid who plays Elias sign, but I don't know, maybe.
Nice. Has Rosario Dawson ever done conventions?
Yes, but like she doesn't sit there and
Really?
sit there and sign shit from what I've seen. She just like does like, you know, goes on stage for Q&As and shit and bounces.
What about is there ever been like a place where you could mail stuff for her to sign?
She did do a private signing with this SWAU, which is Star Wars Autograph Universe or some shit or whatever. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah,
but like she did, and send-ins, and the shit was expensive, and I'm like, I can't do that.
Yeah, it sucks. When it comes to autos now, posters, mini posters are prints, and and he's saying prints, not like the singer, Prince. And unique items is what I usually try to get. Yeah, mini posters are the way to go for sure. As I itch my nipple here. Yeah. No, mini posters are the way to go because they look nice. You could fit 1 million of them in your room compared to full size. But those full size posters, if you're looking to make money, that's the way to go.
Fonzo, eat it, dude. Fonzo could suck it.
What?
I'm just making everybody jealous.
Wait, what is that?
Oh man.
Outsiders, C. Thomas Howell.
Oh yeah.
It's funny because when I
Oh,
got
wow.
this, I thought like, damn, he's the only signature I could get on this poster because everyone else is either dead or big Hollywood stars that don't do conventions.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I know where I can get a mini poster just like that, signed by 3 people. Right
3?
now. Yeah.
Who else?
What was it again? OGP that those guys from that one company, they have like multiple copies of that because they had private signings with them. It's C. Thomas Howell.
Matt Dillon?
No, what was it called? Emilio Estevez, and there was somebody else on there too.
It's not East Coast, is it?
Yeah, East Coast. There you go.
Is it East Coast?
Yeah, it's like 3 people, but it's like 125, 150 bucks or something.
Yeah. No, I'm good. Somebody gave me the Outsiders up there.
Yeah.
Some guy gave me that.
Oh.
He was pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the Outsiders, man, what an amazing movie. Oh,
Agreed.
Ralph Macchio would do anything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's one you could definitely get, Ralph Macchio, right? Like,
Yeah. Oh no, Ralph Macchio was the other one that was on that one.
yeah.
See, Thomas Howell, Emilio and Macchio.
Yeah. May to December, eBay takes way too much money. Yeah, no, if you can sell something without going through eBay, especially if it's a high dollar item, totally recommend it.
Okay.
Totally recommend it.
I'm going to try to do that then first. And if I really can't, because I have quite a bit of shit that I want to sell. And so, like, if I can't, like, I tried it before and nobody wanted to buy it, but I'll try one more time. And then if nobody does it, then I'll go to eBay.
Yeah, but there's a lot of Facebook groups, especially like a lot of autograph groups that you could put it up in.
Really?
And the admins kind of make sure that nobody's like screwing each other over and stuff. So,
dude, if you like linked me with some of those, I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, I think Brendan probably knows more than I do, but the ones that I am in, I can send you links to. I'd be happy to do that, but Brendan might have a better idea of which one would be best for that particular item.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But not that I'm trying to be lazy and get out of sending you the link. just being real. All the links that I got, pretty much from this guy right there. So, how weird Cam, referring to Black Phone, we don't always need the MO. We don't always need to know the MO. Case in point, knowing Michael Myers' new MO is to stare out a window. That's ruined the character. Okay, well, but going back, the reason we buy that ticket and show up at the movies to see Michael Myers is hoping that he's not just going to be staring out a window, but we're hoping that someday he'll be able to kill his sister and get back to the real roots of why he is what he is, rather than just needing to kill. But who knows? Things with that franchise have taken a left turn and then another left turn and then another left turn. But that's very funny comment there. Magnetic Tea, I can't spend a couple $100 on autos. It has to be a passion, and you have to have the money to do it. But like we all have different things we like to collect or spend money on. Things, our little whatever you want. I forget the word I'm looking for, but things that we enjoy. And for me, having an autograph of a person that you met in person, like Jimmy Walker Dynamite, that's pretty cool because you remember that you were there, you got to meet him and stuff. So that's really cool. But sometimes like my Dexter with John Lithgow and Michael C. Hall, I bought that online, so I wasn't there for it, but that's my favorite season of one of my favorite shows. Hence the other thing I picked up this weekend. I walked by this and I was like, oh my God, I'm wasting $40 because I'm never going to open and play it. But it looks really cool.
That is
So-
sweet. I do know what you mean though, because like that's autograph collecting and going to conventions is something that I've really gotten into the past couple of years, and I've really gotten into like autograph collecting and stuff like that. And then just like, but every single person in my life has told me, they're like, oh, it's a whatever, it's a waste of money. Like oh, why would you pay someone to sign something that's fucking ridiculous, But I don't. It's like it's cool to me, and they just I don't know.
But if they were free, even when those celebrities pass away, they would never have any value because there'd be billions of them out there. And so, and if they weren't making any money, a lot of these celebrities wouldn't be coming to conventions to do this stuff. So I'm okay spending a little money. And the idea is eventually, like, for example, I got a couple Sid Haig autographs over here that
worth thousands now.
They
Or actually like 500 probably.
Yeah, they ain't going nowhere but up right now. So, but Mario, what's up, Mario? How you doing tonight? But Tigritty Farm says, never got the idea of buying autos from someone else. You got to get them yourself from that person for it to be memorable. And know that if you can do that, that's true. But you can't always do that.
But listen, I have a thing when it comes to that too. People are like, oh, I'd rather get them in person. Yeah, sometimes you have a cool experience with actors, but the bigger the actor or the bigger the star is, the less time you have. It's just like, he signs the shit, move the fuck on, because there's a big ass line behind him. It's like there's really no, you know what I'm saying? Like when I met Ozzy Osbourne, it was just kind of like he kind of went like this. And that was it. You know what I'm saying? Like he just like looked up for a second and then signed other shit.
And that was at a convention, right?
No, that was at Amoeba Records in Hollywood.
Okay, so like he just looked at you and smiled.
I don't think he even did that.
He went. He didn't even ask you if do you want a burrito?
No.
Man, Fire Red Eyes Blue. What's up? How you doing tonight? But and the thing is too, ordering them like. I've seen CJ Graham at a few different conventions.
He's really nice.
But, I was like, I didn't have a Funko Pop and I wanted a Jason Voorhees with an autograph. So this way, I've already seen him, in person, but I ordered the Funko Pop, online. It has the JSA, it's signed, it's in great condition. And I didn't have to carry it with me to a convention, so it would have cost me the same anyways. So it's like, but yeah, if you can't, if that's a one time you're going to meet them or something like that, then I get it. But there's pros and cons to getting stuff signed in person. But
you guys tell me, when the hell are you ever going to see something like this again?
Right.
Signed by all 5 kids from the original movie.
Yeah.
I even have that really Gene Wilder autograph a picture from the movie that I'm going to try to frame up next to this one day.
What?
Yeah,
it's badass right there. That is badass.
I'll never catch up to you with that.
No, don't try it, Alex.
No, as far as your holy grail, I mean that right there is pretty damn hard. That's probably even better than the Halloween poster.
Well, the Halloween poster is fucking cool, and so was the Scream one. It's signed by like 7 people, but like, this is like you know what I mean? Like, who's like, where do you see this? You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, you don't.
Yeah.
And I actually did meet these guys in person, but at the time I did, I never got their autographs because at the time I didn't have the money to fucking do it.
Yeah.
But I got this, of course, it's Beckett slabs, like how comics are slabbed these days.
Yeah.
But it's fucking kind of cool.
Yeah. No, and and obviously the other. If a celebrity has passed away, you're not going to be able to meet them, and I would love to have like James Gandolfini if I could ever, find one that's reasonable, and also, I'd like to get Anthony Hopkins, but, Anthony Hopkins is never, he's old and I don't think he ever did. And he's never going to be hanging out at horror conventions.
Oh, he don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So, finding him or like, a Stanley Kubrick, if you could ever get a Stanley Kubrick. And there's been like a Stanley Kubrick, like cash check, on, the internet that you could buy or something. But even just a cash check of Stanley Kubrick was like thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
So I'm just it would be nice to come across something like that, but that's the difference there when they're not around anymore. So
and here's something I have that only like autograph people that are in the industry, like that I mean, like go out there and do it can get. And I wish I had like a mini poster at the time. And I think he does do like little signing events every once in a while, like to promote certain things, but you have to be in the know to where to find it. And I got this thing signed at Amoeba in Hollywood, not during the event, but after the event, because I was told by different autograph hounds to go to the side of the building. But I didn't know at first because like I was walking out of the event and I saw a couple of people running this way, and I said, "Hey, what's going on?" They're like, "Ice Cube's probably going to come out around over here somewhere." And and I brought this to the event because it was just like you buy his new CD, you get a picture with him and shit, kind of thing. But he wasn't signing shit. But yeah, he did for a select few people that were back there. We got Ice Cube on top, and we got Debo at the bottom. He's no longer with us. Tiny Zeus Lister.
Yeah.
But like that's you don't really see Ice Cube that much out there.
Is it on the paper or on the case?
It's on the paper, of course, dude.
Oh, good. Okay.
Nice.
I'm not that much of an amateur, sir.
I know. I thought maybe that it would be so quick that like there'd be no time to do it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the crown jewel of my autograph collection is right.
Here we go. Here we go.
William Friedkin, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Man, that case is all beat up.
I know, but like this is back when I didn't know shit about autographs. I wish I would have.
I know.
Taken the Blu-ray case out and put it on the paper, or brought a poster or something. And also, like the opportunities like that are extremely rare. To get free autographs from people, especially a legend like William Friedkin.
The shit was free too.
Yeah. It's like sometimes like like you come across a rare occurrence. I mean, you come across them way more than I ever will.
I'm out
where you live.
Yeah.
And so like, whenever and I got that with Joe Russo, but it's like whenever that happens, like you got to take advantage of it because all conventions like they charge per signature, $80 per signature.
Yeah. Except for Doug Bradley was like what, $40. So,
but he's also been doing this shit forever though too. And like he's kind of oversaturated in the market, but he's cool though.
Yeah, but no, there's a lot of like the kind of like B-level celebrities that that you can get, but no, you want anybody super famous or whatever, you're going to pay for it. So for me, either like my holy grail is probably this Ari Lehman. No, kidding. It might be either the Tom Hanks on the Sleepless in Seattle picture, which apparently he doesn't sign those much, so it's very, very rare. Or the Michael C. Hall and John Lithgow, or what it probably realistically.
Okay. Yeah.
I gotta take down the poster over here so everybody can see it for a second here. Hang on.
But hey,
right up there is there's a Big Lebowski poster. Yeah, I got Jeff Bridges and Julianne Moore on. So I just called her a moron.
Yeah, dude, I saw your autograph collection, and the whole time I was just like, "Oh shit!" Like I just did that so many times throughout the video, and
nice.
Just kept thinking, how the hell did you get this stuff?
A lot of money.
Yeah.
And this guy down here getting me addicted to this shit. It's all his fault. But I saw your comment there, and I don't know if because I'll go like every few days through and like respond to all the comments. So I don't know if I ever got around to responding to your comment or not. But I saw you comment on the video, but yeah, or comment somewhere about it. But yeah, it's the collection's pretty good. It's not as good as that guy's, but but it's coming along. It's coming along
because I have problems. Look. I was able to get John Travolta on something, okay. And I know people could like you should have gotten Grease You should have gotten him on Grease or Saturday
Pulp
Night
Fiction.
Fever, Pulp Fiction, whatever.
Pulp
And of
Fiction would
course,
be a good one.
but of course, I got his autograph on my. You not to be able to see it, but
Yeah.
it's my Fanatic mini poster.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
man.
saw my,
That is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
like he signed it, and so did Devin Sawa and stuff.
That's, yeah.
I have both of them on that one.
Dude, you want to know something funny?
What?
If you ever try to sell it, that's the only autograph from either of them that nobody will buy.
Yeah,
Oh, but here's the thing, though. Down the road,
I like that one. I don't give a fuck.
you are going to be the only person with that item autographed by both of them.
Yeah.
So at some point in time, that will be one of those rare items that somebody will want.
Yeah,
and if you ever decided to sell it, or whoever, like when you pass away, whoever you hand your collection down to OGP will be able to sell that for a lot of money.
Yeah. No, but I would that be? You know what would be killer if I can get Fred Durst on that bitch to finish it off.
Yeah. Oh, you got Foster Man got John Travolta Swordfish.
Oh,
That's cool. Yeah,
that's
Sweet.
That's the one. What's her name? Shows her boobs off.
Oh.
Holly Berry. I
Holly
think.
Berry.
Yeah, very.
Yeah. I'd love to get on a face-off poster. Yeah, man, you imagine if you got Nick Cage and
Oh, wait a
him
minute.
on there?
Wait a minute. Someone over here has Nick Cage on a face off.
with
This guy.
John Travolta though.
No, I could have
Okay.
I could have sent that off to that private signing, but I didn't. So I'm like, I want my Fanatic poster.
It's
The idea that you could have Nick Cage and John Travolta on the same item,
But it was a
no,
fucking-
you got the Fanatic.
But it was a fucking Blu-ray. You know what I mean? It's, Nick Cage signed my Blu-ray when I met him in person.
Yeah. Fred, it can't be hard to get Fred Durst. Didn't Fred Durst come buy a movie from you when you worked at Blockbuster back in the day?
Fred Durst, no.
Oh no.
It was the guy that was married to Britney Spears at the time.
Yeah. Who was Fred Durst? Wasn't he married to some singer chick too?
What is going on?
Or
They can't see you. Come this way.
uh-oh. We got a special guest. There she is.
What are you doing? Are you gonna knock me out like you knocked your brother out? What are you doing?
I think she's gonna, and when she ends up leaving the room, it'll be like in a backward spider walk down a staircase.
She's doing the Felicity Rose right there.
Oh.
Goodbye, dummy.
Goodbye.
Oh no! See, I think she's kind of sounding possessed. You might need an exorcism right there.
She said? She said goodbye, dummy. So she knows.
Yeah. Oh,
goodbye,
look at that.
dummy.
Because we're talking about autographs. Bye. Girl, I ain't scared of you.
Yeah, if I didn't know that those little kids were all about horror movies, I would be really concerned for your safety tonight.
Yeah.
You wake up, she's got one of the kitchen knives in your face.
Like we're sitting here talking about autographs and stuff, and she calls me a dummy. She knows what's up.
Yeah. You're like, well, you're off the will.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh wait, it was okay. The person that you're thinking of in Blockbuster was what's his name again? The guy that was married to Britney Spears at the time.
Yeah, he was like famous just because he was married to Britney Spears.
Yeah, he was
basically.
like some sort of background dancer at the time. But the most famous person that ever came to my Blockbuster was Smokey Robinson.
That's pretty badass.
And he asked for me personally a couple times.
Cool.
Wow.
But, yeah.
Fred Durst allegedly slept with Britney Spears and tried to get with Christina Aguilera. Okay. Yeah, I thought there was like some type of connection there, but I was kidding about the whole. Oh, so if Foster Man says, yeah, no, he did get with Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera. Oh, well, according to the Eminem song, right? Is that where
Yeah.
thinking it? Yeah, the Eminem song, yeah.
Oh, wait. Speaking of Jimmy Walker from earlier, what's going on? What's up?
Oh, look at that.
What's up, OGP?
Yeah. What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
Okay.
Oh man, yeah, no, dude, Jimmy Walker was so cool, and the funny thing about him, he acts like he's like 20 years old. He still has so much energy.
Yeah.
And his show was, it's been a while since I've laughed that hard. He was so funny, and I didn't know really whether to expect him to be that funny or not, because there's some, for example, and not to knock Pauly Shore at all, but Pauly Shore, most of his comedy is about the movies he's been in or about things he's been involved with and stuff, and being the weasel and that, and it just that kind of gets tired. Where if Jimmy Walker's whole show was about, oh God, you got a picture with it.
That's the guy that was with Britney Spears at the time.
Oh,
Kevin
man.
Federline.
Kevin Federline. Yeah. Oh man. He was hoping to get some of that Britney Spears cash, but nope. 20 years later, another fool's getting it.
Oh, I'm sure he's gotten something.
Yeah. But I forgot what I was talking about there. It doesn't matter. It's not important.
The babies are home, so I'm gonna get going in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, and I was gonna say too, I love Laba being on here every minute that you're on, but at the same time,
We can't even see his ass. There we go.
Yeah, I don't want to make you not be able to get your stuff done. So
You're good, man.
So are you guys going to be rushing out to buy Fantastic Beasts: Secrets of Dumbledore?
Nope.
That comes out tomorrow. And
also, the True Romance 4K comes out tomorrow as well.
Yeah, and then the big one for me, I'm kind of excited about, but I don't know if I want to spend this much money. The original A-Team series comes out on Blu-ray tomorrow.
That's cool.
I know I'm a nerd. I'm an old nerd.
Yep.
But yeah, there's a lot of boutique titles coming out tomorrow, but I didn't really cover all those in my notes here. I was being a lazy ass.
I will be at a wedding, going on a train to a wedding tomorrow. So the video that I have that's going up tomorrow was shot this weekend. So forgive a brother. There's no new releases in my new video for tomorrow, but I did have some thrift stores. Is
that the video with the triplets?
Nope, a different one.
Oh! I was going to say, because I thought you already had the triplets up, so you shot 2 videos this weekend.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. Cool.
I went to a handful of different thrift stores I haven't been to before, and just have some sort of hoarding up video to have something up for tomorrow.
Right on. Well, yeah. Hey, well then I won't keep you, but thanks for jumping on, man. Appreciate it. But everybody want to check that out, and hopefully I shall see you this weekend, good sir.
Yes.
We'll talk about that.
Laba, you can suck it.
I know. I already do all the time anyway, but I'll suck it again, sure.
To the balls, please.
All
right.
Later. All right. Big ups to Wetmovie1 for jumping on. And Alex, I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm probably going to cover some of this stuff here, the talk about UFC and some of the TV shows and stuff on and wrap it up myself here. But
okay.
have you seen that show, The Old Man? Have you watched that at all yet?
No.
Just came out, stars Jeff Bridges and John Lithgow. And Jeff Bridges' character is kind of like, if you imagine Jason Bourne being like 65 years old, it's like that kind of show. It's really good. So highly recommend it if you haven't checked it out. But I will let you run, homie, so you can get back to doing your thing. But really appreciate you being here. And I'll share the link to the movie when it's up tomorrow. We'll be looking for your interview there as well. So lots of good stuff. But
hopefully I can get this done by tonight. But I appreciate all the kind words, man. Well,
all the best to you, on your break from YouTube, and you're still going to be on Instagram and stuff from time to time and all that.
I'm still going to be active on. I'm still going to be active on like social media, on like Instagram and stuff like that. So
right on. Cool. Yeah. Well, we'll be looking forward to your return one of these days, whether it's in a movie business or back on YouTube or something. But thank you so much. And actually, I'm really happy I got you here before you decided to take that break. So all the best with the movie tomorrow. Take care. We'll talk to you soon, dude.
All right. You too, man. Thank you. I appreciate you.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
All
on.
right.
I'll talk to you later. I'll have you on one of my streams. I mean, like, I'm still gonna like do some streams like after the movie, like talking about it and stuff. So like all I do for one of them if you'd be down.
Hey, you shoot me a message. As long as it's not Monday nights, I'm down, because Monday I'm here. But other than that, any other night or day of the week, you let me know. I'll be down. It'd be a lot of fun.
All right,
A
I
lot of fun.
got you, man. I'll talk to you later.
Cool. All right. Yeah. Huge ups to Alex Laba for jumping in. You guys are going to want to check out his movie tomorrow. I'll share it. If you haven't already, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, on Facebook, and all that stuff. And I will share the link to his movie. You're going to be able to watch it for free. He said he's not even monetizing, so you won't even have to watch commercials to check out the Alex Laba movie, which will be coming out tomorrow. But now, that was like so much fun. Almost 2 hours hanging out with Wetmovie1 Alex Laba. It was so much fun. And, we never got around to this stuff. So we'll talk about it now because this stuff pales in comparison to hanging out with the homies. But now let's talk about what is coming out in the way of physical media this week. And yes, as I just mentioned, The Secrets of Dumbledore is getting its 4K release. And over at Best Buy, you can get the Steelbook. At Walmart, they have this box set, which looks pretty cool, but it's only a Blu-ray. They don't have it on 4K, which is frustrating. And that's inside, a look inside the box there. This would be a really cool box set if it was 4K. Kind of frustrating that it's only Blu-ray. And then Target as well, they have theirs with this cool, I'm not sure if that's like a slipcover on the side or not, but it's like a book. So I'm not sure exactly if it'll be all in a slipcover, how it's going to come. But Target has their special release. But again, it's only a Blu-ray. So a little frustrating with that. And I'm not going to lie, I'm not the biggest Secrets of Dumbledore fan here, but it's still like, this is still a really cool box set, and if you're into collecting physical media at all, it might be something you're interested in. But anyways, that's coming out. And so to cover the prices here, so if you just want this guy here, the regular physical media 4K, Best Buy, $30, Walmart, $30, Target, $30. So $30 across the board. If you want this Steelbook here from Best Buy, it's $35. From Walmart, if you want the box set there, it's $35. And if you want this from Target, that is $28. So that's what's going on there. And I had also mentioned the A-Team, the complete series coming out on Blu-ray. Best Buy is $89. Walmart is $105. And I couldn't even find it on the Target website. So it's a little pricey. So I might wait and pick it up used or wait for a sale or something. But fun show. 80s show, and would be pretty cool to own that. But again, $89 is a little steep. And anyways, and then jumping into TV, The Old Man, if you have not gotten into this show yet, I highly recommend it. It is so good. Two of my all-time favorite actors in John Lithgow and Jeff Bridges. Just an amazing show. Highly recommend it. You can watch it on FX. Or I think 24 hours later, whatever comes out on Hulu. So if you're just doing the streaming services and you don't have like cable anymore, you can check it out on Hulu. Obi-Wan is over, and I'm curious, you guys want to drop some comments. What's your thoughts on how Obi-Wan ended? I'll jump into that here in just a minute after I cover the rest of this stuff here. But Obi-Wan, there was definitely some ups and downs for me in that. It was very interesting. And Animal Kingdom, if you're not on board with Animal Kingdom, they're in their final season right now. It's a great show, and really think you ought to give it a shot. To appreciate this show, you really kind of need to start from the beginning. You could just jump in and watch this season, but to really understand what's going on with these characters, I recommend going back and watching from the beginning if you haven't. It's just been a great show. And also Stranger Things 4, and this is their final one. I don't think they're doing a 5 if I remember right. But anyways, you got the 2 2-hour episodes or whatever it is coming out this Friday night, I believe. So that's coming back like July 1st, I think. So Stranger Things 4 is coming back. Have you guys? I know I said I was going to get into it, but I still have yet to see Stranger Things or 4. I've seen 1 and 2, but I haven't gotten into those. Also, I did want to mention, if you haven't yet, I do have the OGP's movie reviews channel. It's a separate channel from this one I set up. If I'm going to be doing straight movie reviews, they'll all be uploaded on that channel right up there. The link is down below if you're interested in checking that out and seeing my thoughts on movies I watch. You can request movies. It tells you down below, on the latest movie review that I did there, how to go about doing that. So you can just throw out a comment or different options for you there. But anyways, yeah, if you're interested in me seeing, you're talking about a specific movie, head on over there, throw it in the comments or request it, and I'll try to get to it. And then also this weekend, we have a big UFC 276, a big UFC fight this weekend. Adesanya versus Cannonier and Volkanovski versus Holloway. It's the third, so the trilogy fight there for them. But you have a pretty good card coming up. And I thought that was going to be a little tough to read. So here we go. I'm going to block myself out. Boop, there it is. There's the card. So up here, Israel Adesanya, Cannonier fighting for the belt. Also Volkanovski, Max Holloway fighting for a belt. And then Strickland, Pereira, just a couple of great fighters. Pereira, obviously 5-1, a newcomer there. And then you got Pedro Munoz versus Sean O'Malley, and I hate Sean O'Malley. I am not a fan of his, but he is very talented fighter. It's just his antics that come along. And I know I'm a bit of a hypocrite for not liking Sean O'Malley, but loving Conor McGregor and Paddy the Baddy. But just something about Sean O'Malley rubs me the wrong way. Just not a big fan of his. Then also, but in the undercard, which my little banner here scrolls blocking it. There you go. You can see down at the bottom there, Jim Miller versus Donald Cowboy Cerrone is the last of the undercard. And even the early prelims I say undercard, but the prelims there. But the early prelims even have some good fights. I didn't bother pulling those up though. But Cowboy was supposed to fight like last month, but came down with food poisoning the day of the fight. And so that got canceled, but now, so he took this fight here. So Cowboy is a fan favorite, so there'll be a lot of people watching for him. But as far as lineup goes, when you have Cowboy, when you have Sean O'Malley, Adesanya, when you have Volkanovski, Max Holloway, these fighters, those are some big, big names. It should be an exciting weekend of UFC fights. So definitely something that I'm going to try and catch this Saturday if I can, which it might be somewhere with Wetmovie1, aka the Hollywood show. So I might not be able to see it live. I might have to watch a replay, but there should be some great fights this weekend. Back over to the comments here. That was awesome as always. And I'm sure you're talking about hanging out with Laba and Wetmovie1. It was very, very cool hanging out with those two guys. Yeah, pity the fool who don't want to spend $90 to buy the A-Team, right? Can't watch TV anymore because Hollywood liberals have ruined TV for me. And, and here's the thing, TV is very, it's very politicized. There's a lot of agendas put into TV shows that do make it very frustrating. And, and whether you're on the right or the left politically, to me, it can get old seeing any type of politically driven agendas in TV shows, especially that show Clarice that came out. I was so excited for Clarice because I love everything Hannibal Lecter, from Manhunter moving on. I just love everything in the world of Hannibal Lecter. And the show Clarice definitely had some very, very strong politically correct undertones, and it made it tough to get through. But and I'm not going to argue one side or the other on politics. We don't do that here at all on this channel. But when you put the agendas into your TV shows, it does make them very hard to watch. Wow, this weekend going to be full of content. Yeah, there is between Laba's movie, Laba's interview, Wetmovie1 has stuff going on. And I've got my Vegas video will be up Wednesday morning with me and Fluffy out there in Vegas meeting Jimmy Walker Dynamite. That's a lot of fun. And then, also, me going to see Wetmovie1 at the convention this weekend. Should be a lot of fun. So very, very cool stuff. Very a lot of stuff for you all to check out if you don't have enough TV shows or movies. You got YouTube as well. So, but when it comes to TV, talking about The Old Man and Obi-Wan, Stranger Things, Better Call Saul is going to come back here before too long. I think we're about 2 weeks away from that. So much entertaining stuff coming along. And, and one thing, Animal Kingdom, Better Call Saul, I don't feel like those shows really have gone like too political one way or the other. So those two were really easy to watch. Star Wars, we know the Star Wars franchise as a whole has been very politically angled for a while now. So that can be tough for some people to get into. But Balzer, I have been waiting to hear from Balzer about the Elvis movie, because Balzer has been looking forward to this for months. Elvis, as told by Tom Parker, is what the movie should have been named. The narration drove me crazy. Interesting. And I did see you comment somewhere, Balzer. I just haven't I don't believe I've gotten around to responding to it. I just getting back from Vegas last night, like midnight. I just haven't gotten around to some of those yet. But that was a very interesting comment. And I've heard some other things from other people about the Elvis movie that really has me now going, maybe I'm just going to wait till I can stream it or get it on physical media, because it, as good as it was rated and as highly as it was anticipated, I'm kind of feeling like there's nothing earth-shattering that we didn't already know about Vegas. About Vegas. I said Vegas. The reason I didn't watch it was because I was in Vegas. Fluffy and I actually were going to try and go see Elvis while we were in Vegas, but we had got invited to another comedy show. And when you get to go see stand-up comedy for free, because people, because you got people, people. It's hard to pass that up, especially when you're talking Jimmy Walker. And, he was just such an amazing dude. Just so cool, down to earth. And yeah, we did get to sit down and have dinner at the end of the show with Jimmy Walker, his handlers, the other comedians from the show and stuff. It was great. It was such a fun night. And so getting invited back the next night, we had to go do it. And so that meant that we didn't get to see Elvis this weekend. But based on what I've heard, I might be okay with that now. We'll see. I might, depending on how things go this week, I might still go out and see Elvis to give you all my thoughts, like on the other channel, to actually put out a review. But at the same time, I'm not sure right now. And I do have a lot going on, because once I'm done here, I have to watch 2 movies tonight. And if you're interested, I'll tell you of something that's coming up as well. And I believe it's tomorrow night at 5 p.m. I'll be live with Master Chaos, Tony of the Dead. I am so with their names. Blake, I call him Mr. Slip, and then I believe the whole crew is going to be there, including my killer podcast. She's going to be there, and we're all going to be reviewing 2 movies that we're going to watch on Tubi. And maybe they've already reviewed them or not, I'm not sure. Or maybe they've already watched them, I should say. We're reviewing them together in a new series that we're all going to be doing called Voyage to the Bottom of the Barrel, where we're going to be watching some bad movies, getting together as a group once a month, or maybe more often down the road, but at least once a month for right now, watching a couple movies, going on channels, and we'll rotate. I think this one's going to be on Tony of the Dead's. Then maybe next one will be on Master Chaos. Then so on. We'll go down the list, and then we'll talk about these movies. So the movies we're going to be watching and talking about tomorrow are Butchers, and these are both available on Tubi. Butchers, and the other one is The Curse of Humpty Dumpty. They look seriously cheesy, but Fluffy and I watched the trailers for them yesterday, and they actually both look fairly decent. So they're available on Tubi, Butchers, and The Curse of Humpty Dumpty. We'll be talking about those once I get a link to share with you all for where to be to see that. I will share it, but I don't have that yet. But that's going to be a lot of fun hanging out with Master Chaos, Tony of the Dead, all the homies, the group that we did the Severn sale and the Vinegar Syndrome sale chats with those nights. So that'll be up there. That'll be a lot of fun. So I have to prepare for that. So I have to watch 2 movies tonight. I have to do the review with them tomorrow. I have to edit my Vegas video. And then by this weekend, I have to be at the Hollywood show with Wetmovie1. So a lot going on in the world of OGP this week. And but that's good. It's so much fun. I love doing this stuff. And you guys being here are really the reason that it is fun. You know, chatting with everybody here is the reason I love doing it. Thanks for bringing in the new content creators. Alex seems very cool. Alex Laba is a very cool dude. And here's the thing. Alex has more subscribers than I do. He's been going hard at YouTube for a while. And I know like him and Fluffy have chatted. I don't know if it's been more on his channel or where in the past. There's a possibility that some point in the past, long time ago, Alex may have been on this channel. But it would have been just a different time, and I don't remember. But as far as recent memory, this was the first time that Alex jumped on, and that was very cool. He is such a cool person. He's been working so hard on that movie, and I'm super excited to see it. So that's another thing to look forward to this week, in addition to getting caught up on all these other TV shows. So yeah, there is a lot going on right now. But we'll sit here and do a little bit more on this video. If Cinestalker or Fluffy are out there and want to jump in for a little bit, now would be the optimal time for them to do that. I think Cinestalker commented a while back. I don't remember if I got to that or not, but I think I saw him pop in here. Anyways, I did want to kind of talk about my thoughts on Obi-Wan. And I'll try to be kind of careful with spoilers, just because I know not everybody has seen it already, but it's been out for a while now where you've been able to see it all. And the first 2 episodes that came out, I was like, okay, the nostalgia factor is really cool. I'm digging the effects. I'm digging the characters. I'm loving that we brought so much of the cast back from episodes 1, 2, and 3, but the story didn't do much for me. And the actress that played Leia, I feel like maybe the director didn't challenge her enough as an actress, because later in the show she did improve, but in episodes 1 and 2 she seemed kind of just going through the motions and wasn't really impressive. But later in the series she did get better. So those first 2, like at the end of the second episode, you're like, well, okay, well, maybe that could be over now. And then throughout it, we get this character, and forgive me, I forget her name, but the black girl that was, in the group of young Jedi that Anakin slaughtered, and she supposedly played dead, so she didn't get killed when Anakin slaughtered all the other young Jedi. That, to me, like, we finish off the show with her character being alive. So are we going to see her in a different Star Wars spinoff? Because we don't ever see her again in episode 4, 5, and 6. And that's where this Obi-Wan series is really like a prequel to episode 4, years before episode 4, because Luke Skywalker still is a young child. But what happens to her character? Are we going to see her pop up anywhere else? They developed her character nicely. She is a Jedi, a conflicted Jedi, and they could do something really great with that character. But to end the Obi-Wan show without wrapping her character up was a little frustrating. Was a little frustrating. Do you think? What do I think? What do I think? What I got? Oh my God! Do you think? But so, anyways, I'm curious where they're going to go, what they're going to do with that character. Did she just fall into the oblivion now? Or will we ever see her again? I don't know. But I hated her at first, but then once you find out her backstory and everything, it was like, okay, all right, and we get it now. We understand why she's mad and she's looking for vengeance against Obi-Wan because she felt like Obi-Wan didn't protect her and the other Jedi that were slaughtered there. So okay, that's cool. But then aside from that, the rest of the story, we finish off the final episode with this big climax, which we knew that's where it was going between Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi. And we knew they both had to survive because we've seen A New Hope. And so to me, the big, battle that they had at the end was like, okay, I get it. It was cool. It was nostalgic, but it meant nothing because we knew that both of them couldn't die. So I was hoping that they would give us a little something more or put some type of good twist in there, something. And so I was a little disappointed with that. All in all, this is not Boba Fett. It's not that bad. It's definitely not The Mandalorian, but it's not Boba Fett bad. It's somewhere in the middle. So, I don't know. I'm not really sure how I feel about that. I don't think it's something that I would ever run out to buy a physical media copy of if it ever gets one. Who knows what Disney's doing with that anymore. But I don't know. I got mixed emotions on it. But seeing Darth Vader was cool. Seeing Obi-Wan was cool. The characters, the storyline had its moments. But anyways, what are your thoughts if any of you have thoughts on that? Because, I don't know. I'm still kind of processing it, how I feel about it. But I am very curious because they didn't wrap up that character. Where are they going with her? Will we see her again? Because at this point, you really could spin off into something else with her, So who knows? But Disney is going to recruit and insert characters in the original from like the series. I hope not. I hope they don't go back and try and mess with episode 4. But here's the thing. Episode 4 really begins the Luke Skywalker saga. We know episodes 1 through 9 are really the Skywalker saga, all 9 of them. But you could take her and spin her off into a new saga about her and where her life went. We could even learn more of how she went from being a child, to going over to the dark side and then bringing it back to the Obi-Wan show and then, moving on from there with wherever she goes in life. But you have a good option, a good possibility to do something with there. And it would be fascinating to see. And I would much rather they did that than continuing to kill off characters that we love, which, after episode 9, they're basically, all gone. But, Star Wars, starting with, episodes 7, 8, and 9, they really, the whole Kathleen Kennedy influence on the Star Wars franchise, when they started killing off the characters that we love to replace them with more politically correct characters, was frustrating. And here's the thing. I get it. If you're going to make a TV show now or original show or something like that, there's certain things, certain rules you kind of need to follow, so you're not offending everybody. And whether you like that or not, or agree or not, the idea is to make a product that people are going to want to watch. And you want to make something that everybody's going to want to watch. So if that means, having people of all different backgrounds in it, that's what you do. But this TV, movie franchise was started back in the 70s, where that wasn't really what was going on. So why punish that franchise for what it was at that time? We don't change. Well, maybe we do. Who knows? I guess we could debate that. But, we can't change history because we don't like it. It is what it is. It was what it was. And so to make something new, when you have an opportunity like this character, and forgive me for forgetting her name, and I really Let me see if I'll pull it up right now on IMDb, because I feel like I knew I had the name on the tip of my tongue, but it's beside me right now. And but that character, I really think they have a golden opportunity to go do a spin-off show with her and do something special with it without having to kill off some of the characters that we love. And let's see, where is she? Why is she not? Oh, there she is. Well, and her name is too long here. Yeah, she is. Oh, come on, IMDb. Why you got to do this to me? Inquisitor Reva, or Reva. I think it's Reva, right? Inquisitor Reva. She wanted to be the Grand Inquisitor, right? There's a great opportunity for for her to do something special there. So, did I lose you guys? Are you still there? I got a bot that I've been trying to delete. Hopefully I didn't get bumped off here. Could somebody throw a comment and let me know if you're still there? Did I lose you guys? Uh-oh. What's going on? I need a comment. Let me know we're still live, if you would, please. These bots came in and okay, Balzer says I'm good. Okay, thank you, Balzer. Appreciate that. Yeah, and looking at my stream, I am all kind of blurry right now. So sorry about that. I got a message. I just got a pop-up from YouTube about this stinking bot, and it really just kind of threw me off right there. But Balzer, going back to Elvis, aside from the narration, how was the movie? What would you rate it? Like on a 1 to 5 or a 1 to 10, what would you give the Elvis movie? And should I, in your opinion, still go see it in the theater to give you a review of it? Or should I just review something else? Which, when we were in Vegas, we watched Bruce Wayne. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Should I watch or should I do a review on the movies we watched in Vegas? Which I do want to review those. I do want to talk about them because they were very interesting. And that was Wolf Creek and Wolf Creek 2. The first one was not bad, but it was really long and drawn out. And they could have really tightened it up, cut off at least 20, 25 minutes at least. But then the second one was fantastic. And it was bam, 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 action all the way through. So I do plan on doing a review on those on the other channel. But should I still go see Elvis in the theater? That's what I'm wondering about right now. What should I do about Elvis? My conundrum here. Do I go see Elvis? Do I wait for it to pop up on streaming platform? And that was basically it. My thoughts on Obi-Wan. The show was okay. It's not anything that I'd be like, if you didn't have Disney, I would say sign up, watch the show, and then, if you've seen everything else Star Wars, and then cancel your service. It's worth the watch, but it's not groundbreaking. I honestly hated it with passion, but go and see it. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Okay, fair enough. Elvis, and let me know if the guy convinces the audience that he is remotely like the king. Okay, interesting. So that what's his name? Austin something, whatever his name was. Let's see if I can read it here. Austin Butler. Okay, I curious now, Balzer, your thoughts, or anybody else thoughts on the job that Austin Butler did portraying Elvis, because we see him here and he is in the poster a very fit, in shape, healthy looking Elvis. And once Elvis got really, really flashy and gaudy in the 70s and stuff, he was gaining weight and he was, using drugs and things like that. And he just didn't look healthy. So this picture, I'm very curious. I am really curious about the movie. So, but Balzer wants me to go see it. That's what I do. I go see it. So I will try and get around to that. I don't know how quickly I'll get to it, just because, like I said, tomorrow night I've got the review of the Curse of Humpty Dumpty and Butchers. But if you look those up on Tubi, the trailer was kind of surprising. I was really surprised, and even Fluffy, sitting there, both of us were like, "Wow, those don't look as bad as we kind of expected." So, so that's what I've got first to get to, and I've also got to get the Vegas video edited. Fluffy and I had a great time. We had an absolute blast. We took off Thursday night, and we got out to Vegas pretty late. Hung out with my buddy Matt, the anonymous boozer, and Fluffy didn't drink the whole weekend. He stuck to being healthy and sober, which is very cool. Very proud of him for that. We got out there very late Thursday night. Friday, we got up and went out, got a bite to eat, did some catching up with folks we haven't seen in a while, went and saw the comedy show, and then went back to Matt's house. We always stay with Matt out there. Went back to Matt's house and watched Wolf Creek. Then Saturday night, we went, Saturday, we went to Zia Records. So you'll see that in the video, us hoarding up on movies at Zia. Then we went back to another comedy show. And then we went to the Double Down Saloon, saw an amazing band. This band played some Led Zeppelin, and they were very good. And then they played some Iron Maiden music that was very good. So it was a cool band. We really enjoyed that. And then we went back to Matt's house and watched Wolf Creek 2. And then yesterday we got up, and Fluffy and I, on the way out of town, heading back to California from Vegas, we stopped at Zia Records, and that is not in the video. We'd already wrapped up the video before. But the only things that I picked up at that Zia that day, I'll show you again. Showed them a little bit ago. But I got Sleepaway Camp 2. I did not own a copy of this. And Fluffy was like, no, you need to hold out and get the box set. But I already have Sleepaway Camp 1 signed by Felissa Rose. And so I'm never going to get rid of that. And the box set is like $80. I think Fluffy was saying that he's seen some folks come up on it. Maybe Mr. J. Sin come up on that box set for like pretty damn cheap, but I can only find it for like $80. So I was like, I don't want to spend $80 when I already have Felissa Rose's autograph on one. So I'll just pick up Sleepaway Camp 2. And then if I ever get a chance to pick up the other films somewhere else, then I'll do that. But then I picked up the Paranormal Activity complete collection. It was a used copy, but the discs are all in great shape. And you can see them right there. Fancy, right? But it was only $12 for all 6 Paranormal Activity movies. And this is a franchise that I wasn't huge on. And so I was like, I don't know. I don't know that I'll ever need this in 4K. And so now this way I have the one with all the movies, and I have 2 different Paranormal Activity movies that I can get rid of. And so save a little space here by condensing down to just one. And then Final Destination. I don't own all the Final Destination movies. I have a couple of them. But this is also a franchise that I like. It's okay. I like it. But I don't need a 4K of this ever in the future. I don't feel like I ever need a 4K of Final Destination. So this was like $20. So I grabbed that. And that's all I picked up at Zia Records. Oh, aside from my Dexter Clue game right there, in which I've been collecting these Monopoly games. And they actually had a Godfather from the movie The Godfather Monopoly. And so I was very torn. I was like, am I doing Dexter or am I doing Godfather? But my hopes is that I get this Dexter game to one of the conventions where the whole Dexter cast shows up, and maybe I can get all their autographs on that game. And that would be badass. That would be so cool. So we'll see about that. Who knows? But that's the reason I went with the Dexter, because doing a lot of these conventions, I'm hoping that one day the Dexter cast will be at one of the conventions out here. Because so far they've been like in Jersey and Texas and maybe Florida or something, but they haven't come out and done the West Coast thing yet. So you thought he did good considering what he had to work with, but I didn't buy him as Elvis. Okay, very interesting. And that's, in some of the older, like the miniseries, it was like, I think it was like a 6-part miniseries. That one, had a very, was that the one with Ray Liotta? But that one was good. And so there's been a lot of good Elvis stuff. I just don't, that's what I'm just curious about this one. If this is like one of those, like, do we need this? Is this something that's going to provide us anything new, or is this just going to be rehashed stuff? I'm not sure. But we are dwindling in the viewers. I think I'm really ugly looking in the video right now. I don't know why I'm showing up in such low def, so I apologize about that. But I think a lot of people bailed when I got all like fuzzy and out of focus here. There's a 7th Paranormal Activity on Paramount Plus. Oh, okay. I wonder did they ever make a physical media copy for that? I'm not sure, but I'll definitely have to check that out. And these are probably a couple franchises that I'll binge and do a review, like a franchise review. Or maybe I'll do individual movie reviews, but I might just do a franchise review with those. But I'll have to check that 7th one out for sure. Uh-oh. Sorry, second sneeze of the episode coming on here. But anyways, it's been, 2.5 hours now, so I think I'm going to wind down. But I appreciate everybody being here. Balzer, I'll let you know as soon as I check out Elvis what my thoughts are on that movie. Probably be on the other channel, but drop a link down whenever I get it up there for you here on like next week's episode. If I get that review done before next Monday, I'll be sure to put a link in the episode, the next episode, OGP's live movie news. But I think you are subscribed over there, so you'll see it before or have an opportunity to see it. But again, just to recap the news before we head on out, Elvis was out, done just over 30 million in the box office. It was a budget of 85 million, so they got a lot of catching up to do. The Black Phone, actually, it had a budget of 18.8 million, but it's made over 23 million already, so it's already in the red there, or however that goes, in the black and the red, whatever it is. But they're already ahead of the game for the Black Phone. And again, it's not my favorite movie ever. I don't hate it. Like, and Wetmovie1, if you saw his video, my thumbnail, or my picture in the thumbnail, we were joking around with that. But it definitely had some missed opportunities, I felt. But that's, they told a story. They're entitled to tell it however they want. That's just my opinion of the story. As far as the cinematography and the color and everything, visually, it was a gorgeous movie, and really enjoyed hanging out with Wetmovie1 and seeing that premiere there. So, not mad at the movie. Could have been a little better. And then, of course, Top Gun, topped over $1 billion. And I do want to mention again, if you jumped in late, the Alex Laba movie comes out tomorrow. No link for it yet, but it will be out on YouTube. If you're not subscribed to Alex Laba, go ahead and do that. You can just go on to your YouTube here and search for Alex Laba, and you will find him very easily. And then Secrets of Dumbledore getting the 4K release tomorrow. A bunch of boutique movies getting released tomorrow. So blu-ray.com, that's where you can find all that stuff if you're interested. But Arrow Video, Severin, Vinegar, they've all got some stuff coming out. A-Team getting that release. And again, I highly recommend checking out Old Man, Animal Kingdom, and Stranger Things 4 is coming back. And this weekend, UFC fights going down. Oh, look at this. Mr. Balzer just paid for my ticket to the movie. Balzer, my main man, I love you. Thank you so much for that. Now I have to go do it. I have no choice. There is no option in the matter. That will definitely get me to the theater. What's going on here? I can't take down my my little. Boop, there we go. Getting rid of that. So thank you so much, Balzer, for that. That is awesome. You did not have to do that, but I really appreciate that. It's super cool of you. I will definitely get to the theater and check out the Elvis movie this week. It'll probably be Wednesday night, Thursday night, and I'll get that review up ASAP. But thank you so much. That's huge. Love the super chats. Very, very cool. You have I'm not sure if you have done that before or not, Balzer, but I do have a list going of everybody that has ever done a super chat. And in a future video, there will be a contest, and it will not be announced and it will not be known, but only the folks that have ever given super chats will be entered in a contest for a special prize down the road here. So you have stamped your ticket for that, my friend. But thank you very much for that. And man, I will definitely check it out and give you my feedback on that movie. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate that very, very much. But with that being said, I think we will go ahead and wrap this up and call it a night. Next, I do need a very important announcement. Gosh, I should have mentioned this earlier. I'm going to put it in the comments down below or in the description. Next week, next Monday is the 4th of July. So I will be live on Sunday night instead of Monday. Maybe I'll even do Sunday and Tuesday, but Monday night I'll be out with the family doing some firework things and barbecue and stuff. So I won't be able to be live Monday. We will go live Sunday and talk about all the movie news. And then maybe I'll also try and jump on Tuesday night as well for those that can't make it Sunday. But I apologize for not mentioning that earlier in the show. I should have done that so everybody could have seen that or heard that information. But I'll try and post a couple things about it this week before we get there. Bruce Wayne just checked. Paranormal Activity Next of Kin is indeed at Paramount Plus. Nice. I got Paramount Plus. I'll have to check that out. Very cool. Thanks for letting me know that, Bruce Wayne. Really appreciate that. But yeah, please, next Sunday, like this coming Sunday, I should say, actually, this next Sunday, we will be live at 5 doing OGP's movie news because Monday being the holiday, I will be out. So, and hopefully you all enjoy your holiday, whatever you spend it doing. Hopefully you have a nice day there next Monday on the 4th of July. So that is what is going to be going on next week. But thank you all very much. So definitely be subscribed to the other channel, the OGP's Movie Reviews channel, where you will see my review of the movie Elvis, courtesy of Balzer. And Balzer going to get a big old shout out in that video as well for this contribution. Thank you again so much. I really appreciate it. I'm humbled that you would do that. Bruce Wayne, thank you for joining the live chat here. I really appreciate you being here. Every single one of you, thank you so much. Have a good night, everybody. Have a great week. Wednesday morning, check out the video. Tomorrow, check out Alex Laba's movie. Wetmovie1 has a video coming out as well from this weekend, and he had that fun day with the triplets. So check out his video from that as well. A lot of good stuff out there. Thank you all very much for being here. Boom, Balzer. Good night. And we will see you on the next OGP's Live Movie News. Peace out, everybody.